All right, and welcome everyone to session 4 of the Lost Mines of Phandelver. It's a glorious day. That's really all I can say. It's a glorious day to not be a dead dwarf. That's
The
probably
sun
where we're
is
at.
shining,
Yeah.
the birds are
On
singing, the dwarves are
La la la
decomposing.
la 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 la
Dwarves
la
are slowly
la.
decomposing and being eaten by carrion. But I digress. Hello and welcome everyone. Super excited to get started on this here today. Joining me are 5 amazing role players that are playing some characters that you will know from some of our other sessions, and also a new character because their old character was, had an accident. It was a very intense accident. But with that being said, we're just going to go around the table, introduce ourselves real quick, and then we'll take it from there. But let's go ahead and start with Drew Baca.
Hi, I'm Drew Baca. Drew. I'm playing the Kenku Bard. I am looking forward to playing tonight. Moving on.
We're looking forward to having you. And let's pivot down and to the left to Augie.
Oh, hi, I'm Augie Lane. I love my dogs. And yeah, that's me. I am playing a Kalashtar Twilight cleric named Zogan, who only cares about his research.
Brilliant. And you know who else cares about things?
I would like to interject one thing. We also love their dogs. Just wanted to
They're
get
cute.
that in there.
Super adorable, by the way. Just fantastic. And you know who else is fantastic and also likes things? Brian.
Hello, I am Brian. I go by Mind Over Brian on both Twitter and on Twitch. Although I spell it with a 0, I am a he, him. And I'm playing Peter, the Dragonborn fighter, Echo Knight now. We made it to level 3. I have Echo Knight powers. It's pretty awesome.
That is...
Wow, bragging. Cheers.
Yeah. Way to go.
Keep that to yourself. We're still in mourning. All right.
Yeah.
So,
Some of us.
Some people fell down a
I am
ravine
Victor.
last
I have
session.
new powers. Everyone's like, oh my god, Barden's
I'm-
dead.
I slept in. I'm in like noon.
What a G. Lights, go ahead and take over.
Hey, Light's fantastic. Yeah, my guy's dead. Hope y'all enjoyed that. I did too. It was memorable.
It was that was the way to go, man. That was great.
You always remember the ones that either finish an AP or die because of the capriciousness of the DM. So all right.
The dice had a story to tell, man.
Yes, they did. So I'm playing a new character. The not dead yet character is as I'm affectionately calling him, and you'll just have to wait to see when we get introduced.
Yeah, pay no attention to the new token next to his picture.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Yeah,
it's probably nothing.
That's
Probably not me.
But you know who's not nothing? A lover of confections, Jasper.
I'm Jasper. I'm normally the Pathfinder DM around these parts, but I'm a 5e player today. I am playing Blue, the light-hearted and a bit naive far traveler who has a bit of a obsession with convections, if you will.
That is glorious and wonderful. And I, of course, am DerWolf, the game master, who will try not to probably murder all of these lovely players and their fantastic, unique characters. And we'll see what happens. But we're actually going to open our scene back in Phandelver. And as we open up on Phandelver proper, did the map switch over? Huh.
Floating.
It did for us, or me.
Weird.
I'm in.
And of course, we start off right away, session 4, tech issues. Let me just reload Roll20 really quick. Over here. There we are. It's working now. Fantastic. So, as we open up our scene here, and we zoom down into next to the Stonehill Inn, it is the morning the day after Barden's unfortunate demise, and you've all returned back to the Stonehill Inn, eaten your sad cupcakes, which were really good, by the way, and pie. I think it was
pies, the blueberry pies, the masterworked blueberry pies,
perfection. They were absolutely delightful. But you've eaten them, and rolling up in a cart is a brand new face, and we're actually just going to go ahead and introduce Patrick's new character. Go ahead and describe your new character to the group.
All right. You see a cart being, not a cart, a wagon, a full-on wagon, being driven 4 horses. So this is a pretty heavy duty cart, and it's loaded to the gills. It looks like mining equipment. And you see what looks like a child driving this cart. And you get closer to it. You hear, wow, 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 wow. Oi! Where? Tries to talks to somebody. Where be the rock seekers? Where be the rock seekers?
And one of the townsfolk, gentlemen, he's carrying a basket of what looks like food. He might even look like he works at the inn, and he looks over and just points inside. Well, one of them's staying inside. The other one ain't be seen for a few days.
Oh, there's one here. All right, I gotta put my hood up because my guy's wearing a hood.
Oh, how edgy!
Always, well, it's the way he rolls, man. Oh. And you see him put the wagon, put the brakes on, hop down through the wagon wheels, using the little strap, the slats of the wagon wheels as his ladder. Gets down, and he's all of 3 feet tall, blonde hair, got a little soul patch, and looks kind of mean. You can throw his picture up there if you want to do a blow up of him. Boop. Yeah, green eyes, just not. Well, he's not gonna take any shit off of anybody, and he's gonna go into the inn looking for the rock seekers.
And sitting half awake, like with his face down on a table in the center of the tavern, you actually see one of the rock seeker brothers. And for those at home that may not remember, it is this gentleman, kind of half passed out. And that is the Nanduro, the younger of the 2 rock seeker brothers. And he's kind of like half passed out. You see several mugs in front of him. And there's a barkeep that's trying to clean the table around him, slightly ineffectually because it's too jam packed. But yeah, you can walk in.
Who do I see?
You see who would be up early in the morning of the group.
Blue is up and very sorrowfully playing her hurdy-gurdy in the middle of this room, just in the middle of the bar, just for all to hear, just cranking away.
Can duetting with Click Click.
Can y'all do a performance check to make sure y'all are any good?
Oh my gosh, yes. Do it. I'd love to see that.
Honestly, my performance is pretty good. I can pull this up.
Oh, that's not terrible.
Oh, okay, well. I rolled bad, but
that's delightfully average.
Yeah, I'm not impressed.
I'm too sad to keep my concentration.
Oh, too sad to keep concentration. Yikes.
Peter is up doing calisthenics.
Ooh.
In the inn?
Yeah, there's a big empty space. He's shoved a couple of tables aside because nobody's there.
Let's see what Click Click. Hey,
doing his stretches.
I actually like Click Click's performance better, except it sounds like a Pixie song, kind of mixed up wording that doesn't make sense with the song.
No, it's the perfect lyrics sung as if by a very deeply baritoned dwarf.
Coming out of a bird?
Coming out of a little bird man.
Oh dear.
Oh wow. And is Augie down there?
No, I'm full
I'm sorry.
sleeping.
I'm sorry.
I was in bed first, and I stayed in bed.
All right. So I'm just looking around at all this, just trying to take it in.
And as you enter into the tavern and you walk a few steps over, the likely hungover dwarf, Nanduro, shoots up straight, points a knobbly finger at the duetting pair, looks you straight in the eye, one eye looking at one of you, one eye looking the other, and says, "You're not half bad."
Boy, your ears open?
Oh,
your ears open?
We're not half bad.
Oh my god. Anyway,
Click says in a kind of a high pitched halfling voice, "Yeah, I know."
Show some respect for the fallen.
He starts moving his hands around, knocks over a couple of like glasses and mugs onto the floor, clank, 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 and then he looks up and notices the halfling, just the top part of his head, from just at the end of the table. And he says, "Oi, boy, bring me another round."
I ain't no ankle biter. What are you doing?
Terrible service. Terrible service at this inn.
Where's Rockseeker? Where's Gundren?
Which one?
Gundren. Where's Gundren?
Oh, he's missing.
I'm the teamster.
He's
I've
gone.
got all the money. What do you mean he's gone?
He's gone.
I just drove all the mining supplies from Neverwinter.
Oh, good. Thank you.
No, pay me.
Don't have any
You
money.
got the coin?
Sunk
What
it
do you mean
all
you
into
have
the
no
mine. All into everything. It's
Well,
all
then
gone.
I'm gonna take it back to Neverwinter. Good luck with it.
Oh, no. I can't let you do that. He tries to get up, then he kind of tumbles over and crashes, and all of the glassware goes flying. You hear the barkeep go, "Oh no, my glasses!" And that happens. Upstairs, Zogan, you actually hear the commotion downstairs, and it awakens you. And as you awaken, give us a perception check if you would.
Real quick, where's our mustachioed friend that we literally killed somebody to get?
Oh, he's back. You brought him back.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Making sure he's around. Making sure he wasn't kidnapped
9.
a third time.
You hear a tapping at the window.
As if someone gently
But
rapping.
as you look back, there is
It's me.
nothing and no one
The
there.
Raven.
I go and tap the window.
As you tap the window, it taps back.
I tap the window again.
Nothing happens.
I stared into the window and the window stared back.
Can I open the window?
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna open the window.
cool. Looking outside, you see nothing other than the morning, sun
Some
rising.
kids
a little
running
bit of
around
dew.
eating muffins.
There's some kids definitely with muffins still running around. Yep.
The
You
same
know,
muffins.
They're
from-
like well, you see a young boy juggling a few muffins as well, and yeah, every time he juggles, he
Thank
takes a bite
God
out
Blue
of it.
isn't outside.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
High enough perception to see all the ragamuffins.
Yeah.
I think I just grab my stuff and probably head downstairs.
Perfect. So
I
everyone
take
Well,
I
we
take
should
some
name-
notes on it
that's
first, though.
That's what we should name the youth gang, the Ragamuffins.
the Ragamuffians.
Mm.
The Ragamuffians. I like it. That's a solid name for a gang. And they have purple and green colored bikes. I digress. But with that being said, we're gonna
They're an 80s bike
they're an
gang.
80s biker gang. We're getting way too silly here. But no, so you head downstairs and there's this slight commotion going on in the center of the room that you would see. Nenduro's managed to push himself back up to a slight standing, and he stumbles over towards the halfling, which is, you've likely taken a step or two back, I would assume. But he gets real close to you. He's like, wait. I have a proposition. I could pay you double what you're owed. But it's gonna require a little bit of finesse and work.
What kind of work?
The kind worth getting rich for.
The name of the dwarf that our patron. What's his name again?
Gundoran.
Gundren.
That's the guy.
Gundren. Okay.
He's got the wild, crazy eyes.
I don't trust you, but double the pay is not bad.
Yes.
What I got to do?
Well, we're down one sneaky dwarf, so I figured, in my mind, a sneaky halfling could replace him.
You calling me a sneak?
Yes,
Arden was not sneaky.
he could have been. He could have been real sneaky. And then he throws his hands into the air, stumbles over the bar, and starts reaching behind it, trying to find something to drink.
You know, if it's money or after, the Gundren is our employer, the other half of Dwarf Team. And maybe perhaps he has the money you're looking for? If you
Well-
help us go rescue him,
Well, I was promised double.
double still needs to come from. I keep getting the Russian.
Double steam still need to come from somewhere, yes?
Yes.
Hard yes.
Yes.
We're all going to
yes.
end up using a Russian accent pretty soon.
Oh boy.
The money still needs to come from somewhere, does it not? I think that the other dwarf is probably the one with the money and all of the, maps and things to the various claims.
All
They
right.
seem much more important than the drunk dwarf behind the counter.
From the
All right.
counter, you hear, "Oh, I miss him. I miss him. He was always the smarter of the two of us. Oh, where's
Not
the drink?
quite sure that you actually missed him.
I just want my money. Where is Gundren? What do we got to do? Where is he?
So,
He's Gundren.
that's
In the castle, right? The ruined one, yes?
Interesting question. You would actually know, party, that Gundren is currently located in the Cragmaw Castle.
Cragmaw Castle, yes.
Which I'm going to go ahead and whoopity boop. And we're going to skadoodly.
But we can't go straight to Cragmaw Castle because it is on cliffs.
We also have to go and like fight that big spider too.
Right, big spider. Wait,
Agatha.
did you say? Yes, Agatha Lair, apparently, and then we go to Neverwinter, where Thunder Tree will tell us where the path to Cragmaw Castle is.
So, real interesting story. You recall something about Agatha's lair, Ossier. As you were traveling down from Neverwinter, a band of what looked like hired mercenaries, significantly better equipped than the ragamuffins you find yourself with, but they were actually marching down the Triarbor Trail, mentioning that they had looted and destroyed the spider of Agatha's lair. At least that's what they were bragging.
You talk about some spider. Where's the spider supposed to be? Is it up near the woods, Neverwinter Wood?
It's on the map. Somewhere, yes. Somewhere not to Neverwinter, other direction, apparently.
Well, I ran into some blokes the other day, mercenaries, they said, and they said they took care of some spider named Agatha. Is that the one you'll talk about?
Yes. Zogan, you are good with monsters.
Yeah, that's the one we're talking about. It was just someone who was, they're having problems with it in the town, and so we had to go and we were told to go take care of it.
No, it seems like
so we're
But
gonna
wait,
have
if
to-
somebody else took care of
Seems
problem
like it's taken
already,
care
then
of.
do we have to take care of problem?
I mean, y'all want to go check it out? You can check it out. I'm going to go for Gundren. He's got my money, and I want to get paid.
Yes, I am more worried about dwarf as well than layer that has already been completely cleared out by other mercenary.
Back to Russian.
Yeah, I know. I'm losing it, man. It's hard.
Well, I am not the boss.
You know what?
I am not the boss.
You're not lost.
No, boss. Zogun make a decision. Peter just follow.
I'm sorry, when did I become the boss?
When Balden died.
Okay. So I think here's the plan. They said they killed it. I've already seen a giant spider. Let's just go to the castle.
Hello?
All right.
Hello, yes, this is the delivery driver for Pizza Hut.
Drew, you're definitely not muted. But does that mean is that
Hey, man.
did we break the whole like
We
copyright
break
laws?
the,
Because
we break the fourth
I don't know.
wall. Broke the fourth wall.
Fourth wall's been totally broken. Oh my god, the session's completely off track. No, we're fine. We're gonna go back.
No.
That was the
Alright.
most like that was the
weird
most
thing.
D&D moment that I've ever experienced in the last like year and a half, 2 years of like getting really back into this. Where like just middle of the session, someone's like, oh yeah, pizza's here. All right,
pizza's
cool.
here.
Let's go get it.
Yeah, sorry, my pizza's here. I'll be right back.
You're
I'm-
good. You're good.
I'll stay in chat.
That's so real. I think that's
Yeah.
actually the most in-game thing that's ever happened. Which is
Alright.
glorious. But
Well,
with that
I'm
being
really
said,
excited about
so-
this pizza.
based on the information that this new halfling has provided to you, it would appear that the spider has been taken care of. Whether or not that information was true or a lie, we don't know, but you can definitely do with that as you see fit.
It's all right. I don't remember what we were doing at Agatha's lair anyway.
I don't think you're doing anything now. Okay, so
We were just told to go there. I don't really. It seems like the dwarf takes precedence over almost anything, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
they
yeah.
are dangerous.
money. takes
Money,
precedence.
you know, saving a life is
The money more importantly. Yeah, money. Yeah, and
okay.
I've got all of you as witnesses. This lazy dwarf here said that it's double. So, by the way, I should introduce myself. My name is Ossida Oakbow. You may call me Oz.
Nice to meet you, Oz. I am Blue.
It's back. That was good. That was good. You got it back.
Peter.
I just look
Peter.
over at Peter.
You're Peter?
Yes.
Peter.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Peter.
Peter.
Peter. That's what I said. Peter.
I just look over at Peter and I'm like, dude, this guy is so tiny. How is he gonna help us? He's so small.
Well, we could totally like throw him at the bad guys though.
Yeah.
Like just imagine me launching him over a wall.
What language are y'all
It's
speaking?
draconic.
Draconic.
Damn. I don't have that. So I don't know what you're saying.
I figured you would.
In our world, draconic is bros talk. That's great.
Zogan, it's totally not like you to judge somebody by their height. I can't believe you, man.
You don't know me, man. You don't know me.
Small creatures have like the best venom, though.
Blue Zogan never showed you her
against him.
their
You know, we
notes?
don't know him that well. I don't really know any of you that well either. But
What are you talking
I
about?
know
We've
you
like
better
talked
than-
about your notes. I told you all about my dragon brethren. That's like a bonding ritual, Zogun. I thought we were
yeah,
bros.
that's why I'm talking to you about how small this dude is.
Well, I mean, listen, Barden just died, so like we have an opening, and we
we
don't
have
have
a small person opening.
we don't even have to pay him. Nundro's gonna do that, so like he's like a free extra life.
I heard
I mean,
the
I-
word gun.
I mean, yeah, I
Gundren,
guess,
which is
man.
pig, I guess that was pig Latin for pig Callan for Gundren.
I
So I guess y'all talking about me. Are you talking
Click,
about
click,
my
walks
son?
over to Ossiter. Hi.
Okay.
Welcome to the
welcome.
team.
That is Birdman's
You
name.
seem trustworthy. You should join our team.
Why is he use
I
different
look
voices?
over. I just tell him like
That is how.
that's his name. It's and I'm Zogun.
All right, Zogan.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, Ossida. You may call me Oz.
No,
And,
Zog. You said
I
it
take
wrong.
a note.
It's
I
he's
take a note. in
Zogun,
my-
like goon, like goon of bad guy.
That's
with
what I
with the
said.
Zo in front.
That's what I said. Zogan.
No, you say it wrong. It's Zogun.
So I look at Zogan and say, "Am I speaking a different language?"
Dude, this guy can't even get my name right. What is wrong with it?
I don't know, but like I said, like free extra life. We don't even have to give him a share of the loot.
Yeah, I guess. It's Zogun.
It seems like everyone equally appreciates you, Oz. Welcome to the team.
Yeah, Zogun. That's what I say. Zogun.
Yeah,
Zogun.
you have nailed it. You're
It's
perfect.
good.
Zogun and Peter.
This is perfect. Yes.
and Blue. And
Yes. That
Right.
one you can kind
Good
of
work.
say however you want. None of us are really sure exactly how you say it. I say
but
click, some people go click click, you know, it's a thing, yes.
you have to use the fingers.
Some people do, some people do not.
Because the bird language is both points. It's like sign language and.
It's like Italian.
Yeah.
Or
Hand,
Wow.
I'm so confused. What do I have? I gotta find a
It's
place
terrible.
to put this. I gotta find a place to
So
put this wagon, and then I'll be back with my kit. Just let me grab my Matilda, and we'll be going.
And as you all prepare for the day, Peter, you were going to say something.
Then we go north.
Then you go north. And you head north.
What is a Matilda?
So, with
I'll tell you later.
The
with that
waltz.
being said, you depart Phandelver, like mid-morning, and begin your journey north. And it's going to take you a couple of days to get north, so we're going to roll some random encounters. See what happens. Oh, random encounter on the last day, right before you get to the place. That's fantastic. So you were
hold on,
traveling-
Wolfie,
Yes, yes.
because they would have been seeing me. You see me come back, the full-on travel gear, backpack made for a little guy, in a short bow,
Adorable.
and got my arrows, my daggers, my leather armor. I'm ready to go.
Oh, good. Somebody who do range.
That is
Are
fantastic.
you also a dwarf like Balden?
No. Blue, you see
Not
how he
from
is
around
very
here.
small?
I haven't actually met many of the smaller races yet.
Blue, you see how he is very small? He's like Halfling. Halfling
No,
is like half dwarf.
I'm not like a halfling. I am a halfling. Do you see any boots on
Half
these
of a
feet?
dwarf?
Right. So dwarves are very like wide. Halflings are like half as wide, but about the same height.
Like a malnourished dwarf that did not get enough pastries.
Well,
I offer some of my leftover pie to Oz, worrying that he's not getting enough food.
I'm gonna walk away from Blue. I'm gonna go Dragon Man. You not half back, Peter, and we're gonna keep on going. I'm gonna start keeping a
It's
lookout.
very good, though. You should at least try it.
you should try pie. It's very good.
It's very good. It's a masterfully made. So much effort was put into this pie.
Oz, ignore talking, but try pie.
It's kind of racist. I want to say that you think all halflings eat all the time. I'm just gonna say that. I'm gonna leave it hanging.
I think they don't eat enough is the problem.
I'm gonna
Yes.
leave it hanging
This is a
there.
canon where halflings are malnourished dwarves.
I'm gonna leave it
That is
hanging
what
there.
Blue thinks is canon now.
And we're gonna
That
continue
is
on.
so bad.
But Blue, young lady, you're being kind of racist there. So
I'm sorry, please. I'm not from here. I do not understand.
And imagine, if you will, that this argument
and this is why we can't hear.
this argument's been
coming.
going on for
As the ambush happens.
the better part of 3 days. They've been arguing about this. Literally the same argument. You'll wake up, they're still going at it. You go to bed, they're still going at it. In your dreams, they're still going at it. And you are just getting close to the old village known as Thunder Tree, which should have a trail or path that's going to lead you to Cragmaw Castle that is hidden deep in the woods of the Neverwinter Wood. And as you are traveling, I need everyone to make perception checks. However, you will be rolling with disadvantage.
Oh, you should have said that faster.
You didn't let me finish. Come on.
Oh, 11 at 1.
I got 15.
You said perception?
Yes. And let's hear 15, 14, 18. Peter. Though the conversation continues, the disagreement, maybe negotiation, discussion, whatever you'd like to call it, although that does continue, you are the one that actually hears a creaking, like old bones. If you're stepping across an ancient battlefield, but you hear this creaking very, very close by. And you hear, it almost sounds like an old trees kind of like creaking in the breeze, like in a forest, that like when they brush against each other, that kind of clattering that you hear. And as you look around,
Expecting military precision, Peter just puts his hand in the air, closes his fist, and pulls down.
everyone bumps into one another.
Please. I just want you to eat.
Single person.
I do not want you to die. You're a new friend.
And emerging, crawling their way up and out of the ground, are several horrible-looking skeletons. And they all rise up and begin clawing their way towards you, just right up and out of the ground. And as this happens, Zogan, you hear that tapping noise again. But this time it sounds like it's coming from this grouping of trees right up here.
Behind your eyes.
And we're going to go ahead and actually roll initiative and get some combat music going.
Make sure to select your token.
Why? Oh no. That's what I get. That's what I get for making that noise.
Oh my gosh, in a handbasket. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this?
Hold on one second. Hold on 1 second.
Doubtful.
There it is.
It's gonna be good.
I get advantage on initiative. And I just rolled the
Yay.
same thing twice in a row, and it's still
Oh.
an 8.
Worse things have happened. I can't think of any right now, but I'm sure worse things have happened. So, there it is. Let me get these skeletons in the initiative. I'm feeling cheeky right now. I'm feeling good, actually. I really am. Alright, boop. It's just
So
a
you
group
had
of
some of-
skeletons. You should be
You had
fine.
some of Blue's baked goods.
Alright.
Some of Blue's special baked goods.
Fantastic. This is a child-friendly stream. Yeah, right. Yeah, as if. All right, and first up in the initiative is actually Click. Or actually, you know what? Paytor actually gets it because he got the surprise round, so you get to take an action in the surprise round because you actually made the
Nice.
you made the perception
Good.
check.
As a bonus action, I manifest my echo right here.
Oh boy.
Just more
Boom.
Peters popping out of Peters.
Boom. What else you got?
I did not know you had the brother,
Perfect.
Peter.
And then we're at the top of the round with Click. Wow, your guys' initiatives were terrible.
Oh, for
Alright,
sure.
Click,
Yep.
Click.
I just
Honestly,
looked.
the
I was like,
zombies just did really good.
oh, none of those are very good. Oh no.
The zombies all rolled like above a 15. Like
Oh,
the
geez,
zombies
oh,
did
geez.
really good. Skeletons.
Right. Peter is going to get a bardic inspiration. And then Click is going to be whistling spooky, scary skeletons under his breath as he. Yep. As he. I guess. Oh no! Wait, that won't do any good. None of my offensive spells will do anything against these guys because, of course, they won't. Yeah, none of my spells are of any use, so I guess I'm gonna hold until they get closer. I'm not charging off.
Well, this one right here can't see Zogan behind this rock, but sees an elf having an argument with a halfling about him being malnourished, and thinks,
elf.
you know who isn't malnourished? Dead people, and is gonna rush
They're
forward.
super. They're like the definition of malnourished.
Can't be malnourished if you're dead, or can you? I don't know. That's a
It's a
conversation.
skeleton.
Somebody
He's
asked Zogan.
literally-
Zogan, he
he's
knows
wasted
about
away to
it. He knows
bones.
about it.
Let's ask Barden.
And the skeleton swings wildly, and as you throw your hands up in the air, continuing to have this argument,
Let's just
with
take
the
the
halfling,
pie.
the skeleton hands go swiping by you, and you can feel the rush of a little bit of like air, and it just creaks right next to you. And next up is this other skeleton back here, which sees a bird. Is going to run up and try to slash at Birdman with a 9. That's not going to play.
I do
This
not
one
like
over
the
here-
crackling
Alright,
bones.
Sees a
I'm going to
dragon.
attack him back
Ooh.
with my held action.
Woo! Can you imagine if a skeleton stole a pie and ate it? Elrath, don't put those thoughts in my mind. Blue's been through too much already. That's so bad.
How to light a fire in blue, man.
15, that'll play.
Okay. Where is that?
That is piercing.
Yeah, it's a naginata.
Excellent.
Oh no,
Not
wait,
a
it's a
big-
naginata. It's slashing. I have that in wrong.
Sweet. All right, boom. So you slash into the skeleton and you cut off a couple of its ribs, and the bones kind of fall to the ground, and it doesn't recoil or seem wounded. It's just creak. I need a good sound effect for skeletons. I think it's just creak. You know, imagine like listening to your grandparents walk around the house, just creaking bones. Just that's what you're getting. All right, Ossir, it's your turn. Redeem yourself, Patrick. Wait, what?
Who? Hey, this one you can call Oz.
Can't call the other one Ozzy? Come on.
No.
Ah, get out of here.
All right, and all right. So this one right here hasn't moved.
No.
Which means sneak attack. So I'm going to sneak attack that one with pull. You see him, and he doesn't pull out from over his shoulder. He pulls out from his right side. Whips out, fires an arrow, and totally.
And the arrow, it flies true, Oz. But it goes right through the skeleton's ribcage. It would have been a kill shot on somebody that had flesh and bones. That's all I'm saying.
Damn, got to aim higher. And then he's going to 5-foot step back there. And
It's not a
then-
thing in.
Oh, that's not. That's right.
You keep switching between rule sets, man.
God, stop doing that to me.
I refuse.
Can I move then?
Yeah.
All right, then I'm going to move here, and then I'm going to stealth and disappear because I can hide behind people
Oh
that
yeah,
are
that's a
one
27.
size
That
larger.
was pretty good. Yeah, you're gone.
Yeah.
You're out of there.
Yeah, I can hide behind people
Vanish
that are
into
behind me.
nothingness.
Okay.
The skeleton here also sees a bird. He's going to move up.
You because we clicked attack back. You didn't actually get attacked with this guy.
Oh, thank you so much. 18. That'll play.
That will hit.
Oh my god. All right. So the skeleton's just clawing at you with 8 damage.
Ow.
Why'd you have to remind me? I would have forgotten. But this other one's also going to move up on the bird and also takes a swipe as well, but rolls a nat 1. So that's terrible. So it goes to swipe, and it hits your shoulder, and its whole forearm just snaps off. And it just kind of scrapes a little bit down your side, but deals no damage. And actually deals its attack to itself. Deals itself 7 damage. And just looks like it's kind of crumbling a little bit. Next up is the last skeleton, who sees a copy and is going to run up at it. 22?
Yeah, that'll hit.
6 damage.
It vanishes.
Zogan, it's your turn.
I'm going to go after this one that's next to me.
Love it.
I'm just gonna hit him with my warhammer.
Do it. Warhammer, warhammer, warhammer. 19 will play. Go ahead and roll that sweet, sweet damage.
Sick.
Yeah, you bring up the warhammer and it just crash. It's like breaking a vase, a very fancy vase. This one's a little rusty and old because it's a skeleton, but it is toast. That is one toasty skeleton. Peter, you're up next.
Oh, I'm gonna move up.
All right. As a bonus action, I will remanifest my echo right here, and then I will unleash my incarnation.
Ooh.
Which means that I'm going to take the attack action and attack this one, but I can also attack from the echo.
Amazing. Get after it.
So I'll attack the one that's right next to me with my great sword.
That'll play.
For 11.
Ooh.
And then my
Crash, bang, boom.
My echo will attack this one
That'll play.
for 11.
And crash, bang, boom. These skeletons are dropping like flies. Blue, you are up next.
I'm just going to fire bolt one of the skeletons off of my bird friend.
Love it. 14
14.
plays. 9,
fire.
and that one goes up in smoke, the bones turning to black ash and just crumpling
Just
to the
hucking
ground.
a flaming burnt cupcake at it. Just crumbles.
Perception check, Blue, please.
Okie dokie. Doop.
You hear that tapping that I've described to Zogan from this cluster of trees right here. Skeleton over here is going to swing at the duplicate for an 11, which misses.
Yep, that'll miss.
Click, click, you're up next.
So Click Click is going to give Zogun a Bardic Inspiration. And then he's going to attack this one with his Naginata.
Get after it. Well, a 10 doesn't hit, but you look real cool. Next up is the skeleton's dead. This skeleton that's still alive, and it's going to double down on our good Birdman for... Oh, no! No! That's so bad.
Silvery barbs. Reroll.
Nice.
All right. Woo!
I
All right.
reach out, seeing this attack about to come in, and like these white silver barbs crawl up the skeleton's arms, like weaving her out of as if it's growing out of his shoulder joint.
Yeah.
And it just kind of holds his arm back and makes the attack not go through.
And the attack it goes to claw out the Birdman's neck, and then it just flies into the air, and he does a little like da 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 da, and kind of dances a little bit, like the skeleton's remembering its past life. But that's all.
And a little flower blooms on let's say Peter. A little flower blooms on Peter's shoulder, like he feels a little bit blessed.
I like it. Next up is the Sneaky Man.
Who?
You.
Awesome.
You was.
Yeah.
All right. So
Sneaky
I'm gonna
Halfling. Come on.
5, 10, 15. I don't get sneak on this one because I have disadvantage on the attack because it's arranged into melee, I believe.
I don't think that's a
5e
thing in.
That's not a
That's
thing.
not a 5 thing.
I don't think that's a thing in 5e.
No.
All
just
right,
shoot
no.
it.
I thought it was. Never mind. So yeah, then I get sneak attack if I hit. 18.
That'll play.
So here's that's the short bow damage, and then there is the sneak attack, I think.
Oh yeah, that one's toast. Just toast. You don't shoot through it this time. You hit it right square in the center of its rib. It's not its ribs, its spine. It's just boosts into just crumpled dust and bone dust. Gone. Next up is Zogan. There be but one more.
Speed is 30. Oh, I can make it there. I'm just gonna run up to this guy and I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna whack him.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You give him a good
Great.
whack, and that one actually crumples to the ground as well. And as you all let the sounds of battle die out, the sounds of this kind of foresty kind of path that you're traveling down start to return. You hear these little chirps and whistles and little squirrels running around and all of that. But you all hear this tap, 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 tap. It's like it's percussions of 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's just like tapping at this cluster of trees right here. And as that tapping continues, you watch as the skeletons, what's left of them, start to dissolve into dust and slowly fade away like the smoke behind me.
I am taking notes.
Peter runs over to investigate the.
Is
tapping.
there any part of me that could have like grabbed a sample?
Give us a reflex check.
Huh?
Roll reflex.
That's not a thing.
It isn't?
A dex
Wrong.
save.
Dex
Just
save.
check.
I'm sorry. Dex save. Whoa, I was just playing Pathfinder. My bad.
Do you want me to do a check or a save?
Check. Do a check.
Okay.
All right. You go to scoop some of it up, but as you're going for your vials, you like kind of like trip over your own fingers, and then just and then as you get it down, just as you get the vial down, and you're like, I've got it, it just disappears into smoke. It's very sad. Very sad.
Rude.
But Peter, you run around. You get to the other side of the tree, and as soon as you cross where you can see the back side of the tree,
I follow along
the
with him.
tapping stops, as I'm sure you knew it would. And as you round the side of the tree, though, you do see what looks to be a symbol was being carved or kind of chipped out of the back side of this tree. And if you have any, knowledges that you'd like to try, we could do that.
I can make a history check.
That'd be good. Let's do a knowledge history.
I don't know.
Nope. Nope.
It's
Nope.
symbol.
Hey, the symbol looks to be half completed to your best
I hit it with an arcane.
knowledge. You can.
I will too.
Interesting.
Both
So-
of them 20.
Though the symbol is half completed, and though the symbol is very rough because it was being carved or chipped out of the backside of this tree. You would recognize this as a symbol of dragon kind. That dragons are known to have their worshippers and their followers put these symbols into trees, both as a way for them to kind of empower their control, but also as kind of a warning sign for those that would trespass into their territories.
You did not think maybe to give me advantage on dragon check?
I mean, I did.
I am
But
disappointed.
Then I
But he
remembered that I didn't. So this is where we're at.
So technically, if that symbol's in Draconic, should it sound like a surfer dude when you read it?
Yes.
Yeah, look at this. This is a dragon's like.
Bruh, this is a dragon symbol, dude. Like, it's totally for the cult of the dragon. Like, we're getting into some crazy stuff, man.
Whoa, stay away! Like this is dragon territory.
Or
This
something.
is a dragon's like crib where he like keeps his stuff and stuff.
It's totally chill. Like you can come here and like hang out, but like you might get like eaten. Just saying.
But like you're playing the role of the Cheeto.
I'm gonna copy down what I see as the symbol into my notebook.
Excellent. As you do so,
Really, guys, you need to talk where I can understand
can you do me a favor? And can you roll another check for us? Can you go ahead and roll us a wisdom check? Or save. It's wisdom save, excuse me. It's gonna be fun.
Just Zogan?
Say
Just
that
Zogan.
Oh, bam.
Yeah, I think she nailed that.
So
one.
as you're
Or you
writing
nailed
this
that one.
symbol down, what you notice is that you start to hear that tapping again, but this time from behind your eyes. No, I'm kidding. Just in your mind.
I was like,
Behind your
I
eyes.
survived that one.
Oh God! No, but you start to hear this tapping again, and then you shake your head, and it's gone. Like it was, maybe you were just remembering it. You can't even really determine whether or not you actually heard it, but you look down, and the symbol, you notice that the symbol that you've written down in your little journal, it's not half completed, it's fully completed. And now you can actually read what it says in full, since you do speak Draconic. And what it says is, you now enter the lands of the Great Green One, Venom Fang. Turn back.
I think I'm gonna show Peter in blue and just kind of like pass it over.
Oh, funny. Pass it over. I see.
And Pedro, you know what? I'm going to give you a chance to roll knowledge history again, but this time you will have advantage because you're Dragonborn. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So you actually recall tales of a pretty big green cat that would meow loudly in these lands. That's so good. I love that cat. No, but you actually do recall some talk of a green dragon that has been sighted over the years, moving in the Neverwinter Wood, taking up lands, etc. And there is a small village known as Thunder Tree, which used to be just kind of like a midway trading post between Neverwinter and the interior of the Neverwinter Wood for like lumber and supplies like that, mining operations. But it was destroyed a while back, and no one has returned because those that were there died of some strange poison kind of thing, which does match up with green dragons. So do with that information as you see fit.
Blue, I take a locket out of my like shirt, I pull it out, and I like open it up, and inside is a blue dragon scale. And I guess not too well looking for. And I close it, put it back.
Zogan is green dragon. I'm excited. I would love to meet the dragon. And I know that you would also like to meet the dragon.
Wait, Zogan's a green dragon?
No,
No.
that is.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
telling you,
I was
blue-
like, Zogan's a red dragon, right? Like, I haven't had this wrong in my head the whole time.
Peter is the red dragon.
Sorry, yes.
I was
Oh
like,
my
I'm not a
God.
dragon.
Zogan is not dragon at all.
I
But
was
he
so
is
confused.
excited because of monster study.
I don't know if have I met a dragon before?
You tell us, Zogan.
Yes, I'm right
the
here.
level 3.
I've done other like research and stuff. I've just never gotten this hands on before.
Oh, you're gonna get claws on. I mean, hands on. That's right.
Pretty
With
good
this dragon.
Subtle, Wolf. Subtle.
No subtlety tonight.
That is how session 4 ends.
Honestly, the level 3s going against a dragon is absolutely how session 4 could end. Like that is a death sentence.
You're not
All
wrong.
right, everybody. I know we have to go to Thunder Tree, but it is destroyed, and if dragon did it, we may want to be careful, because I don't know that the little guy wants to be meeting dragon.
If this cart's got a good horse, I'll see you guys later if I see that dragon. Because all I got to do is be faster than you guys.
It's a good point.
Yeah.
In like out of game, like the halfling absolutely has the lowest run speed. Like he is absolutely the one getting caught first.
Yeah, but if I'm driving the wagon, then I got a better.
We didn't.
speed than
This is
you.
just a pull cart. There's no horses involved.
Well, then, good luck to you, and I'll see you at Cragmore Castle.
Right. Wagon is attached to Peter. Just pulls it most of the time.
Well, then all I gotta do is jump on Peter.
And as you continue pressing on, eventually
Arguing.
you come to the outskirts of the mostly destroyed town of Thundertree, the ruins of Thundertree. Just gonna
Welcome to Thunderdome.
Welcome to the Thunderdome. No, but with that being said, I'm going to give you all some perception checks here, and we're going to see what strange and fantastical things you notice as you enter into the city.
Right here, everybody. Be very careful.
And for some reason, your tokens are
I'm not looking to see a
size.
green dragon anytime soon.
What do I notice?
That is so weird. I'm dragging your tokens onto the map, and you
no
all are
party
just
leaves.
so.
Not a big
One
fan
party
of-
enters, no party leaves.
No
This
party.
This is the DerWolf Dome. All right, that's terrible.
The
What?
Thunder Tree.
The Thunder Tree. That's so good. I should. You know what? We're gonna
Don't forget
do
to
this.
bring Zogun. We are
We're doing
Zogun
this.
short.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I just really want everyone to see the ruins of Thunder Tree at the bottom of this map, because I just feel like that's like as you cross into the city, above it this like arcane writing appears. It's like the ruins of Thunder Tree, Part 3.
Location discovered.
Lost Mines of Phandelver. Oh my gosh, we are
And then a
travel
star
point
shoots across, and
unlocked.
it's like,
We are
the more you know.
completely completely just out of character tonight. But you know
Why do
what?
I hear combat music?
It's fine. It's fine. Yeah. But no, you have entered into the ruins of Phandelver. And as you actually all were the right size. I don't know why I did that. But as you begin investigating around, you start to make some perception checks. And imagine, if you will, you're still 20, 30 yards away from the actual town itself. So you've just started to get close enough to where you can start to see some of the buildings. But from several of the buildings, you hear muted and dulled conversations. And with some of those perception checks, the click, the 25, you would actually hear what sounds like ritualistic chanting or perhaps even worship that you're hearing right now.
Great.
Dragon cultists.
You know.
Click looks over to Zogun. Church music.
Does anybody have any green dye?
Do I hear it?
You got
I got a
17. You hear very, very dull sounds, but you're not picking up the specifics of like worship, music, or chanting.
Oh, is that what that is? It's church music?
Okay.
Thanks for answering, click.
There's
Yeah.
he shakes his head yes.
Can
Communication's difficult.
Can we tell which way it's coming from? Or is it just, like,
Absolutely.
all
It is
over?
coming from deeper into the area. So I'm going to just go ahead and ping right over here. Deep over yonder.
Where is that?
over here. Right hand side.
Okay, I
Blue.
see.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it's coming from this direction, and you see that there are... the town was built, like, in the forest ever so slightly, so it's not like they clear-cut everything, but you're hearing it, but it does sound like it's coming from inside somewhere.
Let me double check if this works the same way. Yeah. I'm going to prestidigitate my clothes and turn all the blue bits green and prestidigitate my hair green as well.
Oh. You begin to blend in with your surroundings, which is fantastic.
I'm not doing it for camouflage. I'm doing it more for if I'm seen, I want to be mistaken for a cultist.
I like it.
And I'm also just going to have, like, I have acid splash. I'm just going to have some acid in my hand, just chilling around, dude. Like, I'm totally here with the acid cultist dragons. Like, we're good. We're friends, bro.
As you turn
Blue,
yourself
can
colors.
Can you turn scale colors?
So do it. I prestidigitate his scales green.
Flying out.
Same thing with my scales. That's such a good idea.
Flying out of some of these more ruined buildings, more clawing and scraping and like jumping, leaping like perhaps, hoppy little tree sprites. You see these, best way to describe them would be like these tiny bundles of branches that are hopping around and poking at the ground, etc. And go ahead and give us a knowledge, nature, or arcana.
It's not a thing.
I am equally bad at both.
Arcana coming out. Okay, good. Never mind. Don't know. I'm too busy casting spells. I haven't even seen them.
I prestidigitate my feathers.
Excellent.
Green.
Yeah,
you would recognize these are twig brights. They are small, evil little plants, and they usually inhabit the ruins of, civilized areas that have been reclaimed by nature, and they come here to make a mockery of the old buildings, and they slowly knock down stone by stone the old ruins. You notice that these buildings they've popped out of appear to be the most damaged in the local area as well.
Angry bush.
Angry bush, that's funny.
Do I hear the one behind me?
Oh, you absolutely do. It's it doesn't notice you. You see it crawl up the building and then start like ripping brick by brick out, and a portion of the building starts to slowly crumble in on itself.
Well, do we ignore or do we engage?
No one lives here. The other. There is no one living here. There is no point in, worrying about the buildings.
It's not our problem.
He makes excellent
Not our problem.
I mean, we can definitely leave them alone, but as for people not living here, where's the music coming from if there aren't people?
Oh, those aren't people. Those are cultists. They are not people.
Oh,
it's
great,
easy confusion. I'm sorry. I understand.
Bless us with your poisonous breath. Let us worship you.
Hey guys, if we're
Come,
gonna
I will bless them with my dragon breath.
if we're gonna be talking like this, you need to be quieter, and we need to get over here around this building.
Who said that?
Over there.
We are not sneaking. I am not sneaking.
Peter, come this way.
There is a thud on the wall as you cross by this building, and the door that is, it looks to be barred shut, but from the outside, and it's got a board that's been laid up against it and like shoved into the dirt to hold it shut, and you hear a dull thud 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 thud, like someone is inside just ever so slowly banging on that wall, banging on that door, trying to knock it down.
All right, I'm going to try to see over the edge of the window, but remember, I'm tiny.
Give us a perception check inside the building.
Don't dead open inside.
Don't dead, open inside. That's funny. You look inside and you notice that there are several rotten and foul-looking humans. And you would recognize them instantaneously as being zombies. And at this point, they do appear to be stuck inside.
I'll just leave them that way. That seems totally fine with me.
Let's go. There's some cranberries in here. Let's go.
Blue perks up. Cranberries? Where are the cranberries? I am down to follow Oz wherever they're going now.
Meanwhile, Peter just moves towards where everyone indicated the sound was. I'm Green Dragon. Everybody love me.
Once we get to the edge, I'll look back around and I'll notice that Pate is gone. I'm gonna. Damn dragon.
A couple of the twig sprites, the little blights there, they turn to look at you, and you see their little wood faces, and they frown and snarl and hiss at you and like blow raspberries. And then one picks up a brick and chucks it, but it literally just goes collapses to the ground because this is a tiny tree person. Like they can't really throw things far, but otherwise they're just jeering and jesting at you.
All right, I'm going to go up to this side. Looks like there's a window right there.
Correct.
Somebody can check and look in there. Yeah. Maybe Zogan wants to get a good look.
Looking inside that building, you actually do see that there are several bodies, but they are not animated. They look old and decayed, and they look like they have, like they're grasping at their throats. Like maybe they were suffocating when they died.
What a horrible way to go.
Hey.
Yeah. People jerky.
People jerky. Oh dear.
I don't even turn around. I'm just like, oh my god. Oh my Averine. Someone keep on moving.
Oh, there's a cranberries.
Oh, I rolled a 9.
I'm going back over with.
So
I'm going back over with.
Click heads over to Pator.
Yeah.
And as Ozzy, or Aussie, Osmodeus. No, but as Oz moves over into the middle of the clearing,
Ozymandias, King of Kings.
You move through this low underbrush, and you're actually doing a very good job of staying quiet. You're watching the branches, pushing them out of the way, and then as you just get to the center of this little bushed area, you look down and notice that low to the ground there is a very thin-looking rope. And as you set your right knee down as you're crawling, your knee hits that rope, and there is a jingling that starts to ring off to your right-hand side. And as that jingling goes, you hear some shouts from the direction that you're heading. And from the tower to your left, you hear a whoop, 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 like the sound of massive wings.
Shite.
And poking its head up
nope, I wouldn't know what it is.
And over the tower, you see a very large and a very annoyed-looking green dragon.
Nope.
This is bad.
And it sniffs the air. As it sniffs the air, it roars, just full-bore mouth open. And everything shakes. The trees, any birds, the little sprites dive back into the houses that they were hiding in. And from the south, you hear a chanting, "To the gods keep, to the gods keep." But they haven't noticed you as of yet. They just know that someone or something's there.
I'm hitting the floor.
You hit the floor. All right, very good.
I release my cloaca. And then also hide in a tree.
Oh dear. Well, go ahead and give us some stealth checks. Let's see what happens.
How far is this?
Let's see what
This
happens.
is too far.
Peter tries to hide behind house.
I'm gonna hide under this tree.
11, click, click,
Oh
21.
boy.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I mean, literally, that could have
On
been
top of that.
worse.
Oh man.
Behind the
You
building.
guys are not making the best rolls of your careers. I'm gonna say it.
I'm doing
First.
fine. What the fuck are you talking about?
No,
Click's hidden behind that tree.
it's okay.
But emerging forth and peeking his head up and over the side, you see this again, massive green dragon. I smell you, half-breed. I smell all of you. You should not have come here. And it roars. And rounding the corner, down this pathway, you see several cultists dressed in green. And bursting forth, seeming to be ushered on, you also see 2 giant spiders. And let's see what happens. Here we go.
TPK.
So-
I mean, pretty
so the-
obvious.
Maybe we'll
Spiders
find
are
out.
the same size as the dragon? Wow.
They're pretty big. Yeah, they're pretty big. But we're gonna go ahead and get a little you know that battle music you were hearing in your head starts playing again. It's true.
Oh,
It's a
what?
true thing.
Come on.
Fight a dragon though, like, like guys, like.
All right. And,
We also may not have much of a choice.
well, I mean,
No,
you're adults. You can make your own decisions.
blue has a choice.
Oh man.
Join us
Jesus
next Saturday
Christ.
when we start up Rise of the Rune Lords.
Calm down. You guys are gonna be fine.
Where are these rolls when I'm playing Amalia?
You are
Good job, Zogan.
you are
My
overthinking
first
this.
good initiative roll.
You are overthinking this. All right, let's get some bad guys in here. All right, we got this guy. We got this guy. We got this guy. So many baddies.
Everybody
So
come
many
for
baddies.
loose.
It's gonna be a thing.
Kick off your Sunday shoes.
Foot
Jeez
loose.
Louise.
Dragon loose. Dragon's gonna be a dragon. All right. And first up in the initiative is Click.
I rolled a nat 20 on that initiative, and I'm still not first.
Oh, buddy.
No, Click rolled a 19. I mean,
Second.
uh,
I rolled a 5.
let's see.
Oh boy.
Nothing's in range, and I'm hidden. And I think.
Dragons are scary.
Yes.
How many you get per day? What's the.
Going right
Have you
into
gained-
the danger zone.
Oh, charisma modifier. There it is.
Damn it,
Alright, I've got one more. I'm going to Bardic Inspire Peter again.
Ooh,
Yes.
that's glorious. That's good. Bardic inspiration has happened.
Still a D6?
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Peter still has his advantage on whatever he does next, like a saving throw or an attack or anything. He still has the flower.
That's good.
It's only
Wait.
within a minute. Isn't it only within a minute?
How long?
Only within a minute.
Oh yeah.
How long does inspiration last?
I think
Oh, 10 minutes.
Dragon!
Has it been 10
Oh, it
minutes
is
since
within a
our
minute.
last combat?
Absolutely. It was taking you
Oh, yeah.
several hours to get here of the halfling and the half-elf arguing.
Same day though.
Yes, same day.
Alright, that was my last inspiration. I am going to... I'm gonna cast Sleep on this spider.
Ooh, bold choice. Let's see what happens. What's the save on that? Or no, it's a certain number of hit die, right? There's no save?
Yeah.
That's right. I just played Pathfinder on Thursday and streamed it, so like D&D is not in my head. 18
Half of
hit
us were there.
point. So you go to cast it, and the spider just kind of like shakes its head and just continues to skitter towards you.
Worth a shot.
It was.
18.
It's cultist in the back here.
Got more than 18 hit dice? We're so fucked.
Runs
Hit
around
points.
the corner,
Hit points.
raising up
Oh.
a club. And as it raises up his club, he points in the direction, and he says, "Interlopers! Interlopers! Offenders to our lord and master! Kill them all!" And he sounds more crazy, like crazy devotion.
Calm down, dude.
Yeah, he's having a good time. But Zogan, you're up next.
Alright, let me check the range on this. Oh, for
This
sure.
map is so big.
That's what she said.
God,
Why is she
I'm gonna
commenting
cast-
about the map?
I think what she said was a dragon.
I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt on this fellow right here.
That's good. That's good. I'm excited.
Wow.
Nice.
buddy.
Jeez.
Who were you again?
So you
The spider.
summon this magnificent-looking bolt of spider-killing energy, and as it flies forward, the spider is like about to leap. It's like it's a jumping spider, so it's about to leap, and you see it going towards Pedor, and you hear in your mind like, "Bro, I could use your help," and you just, and the spider just explodes into spider guts and is just eviscerated with this like arcane energy that you blast at, and it just clumps to the ground.
Not
And
only
even all
did you
the
roll a
cultists
crit.
are like, "Oh!"
Not only did you crit, but you just rolled insanely well on both of these damage dice.
We have a new god! The god of
Holy.
spider killing! And all of the cultists actually are gonna like hesitate in this moment. They start to discuss among themselves, like, perhaps the dragon isn't our true god, perhaps it is the spider killer. And they're having, back and forth about all that. But this giant spider over here looks to its friend and as a spider, so it doesn't really think anything, and it's just gonna run up and try to fight Barton. So, bite Peter, excuse me. I said Barton, like I still want to kill the dwarf even though I already killed him. That's hilarious. Oh, terrible. No, but with that being said, so the giant spider is going to skitter over to you, and as it gets right up next to you, it's going to attempt to take a bite out of you, and let's see how well it does. 18.
Yep.
Oh,
that'll
yikes.
hit.
All right, so you are going to take a little bit of damage. Plus 3. Okay, and I need you to give me a Constitution save, please.
Good, I'm good at those.
All right. You feel a bit of like poison of this venom. It's a purplish and green as the spider clamps onto your shoulder, and you're just managed to kind of shove it off, but you see that green venom working its way into the wound, and it only burns you for additional 1 damage. But it looks really
Sorry, I didn't mean to roll that.
It looks super wicked. But with that being said, next up is the sneaky halfling.
Stinky or sneaky?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Literally,
you got to town, you've been traveling for several days to bring this cart of stuff. You get into the tavern, you have a conversation with a drunk dwarf, and you leave. You haven't bathed in a week, so you might smell kind of bad. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, I haven't bathed longer than that,
Wow. All right.
All right.
And we're moving on.
Back in the day, you only bathed once a month, every 2 months. That's why you had the snuff bag. How high is this shrubbery?
You can hide
It's
in
super high, man.
Well,
You can hide in it.
If I stand up, will I be able to see over it to shoot something?
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Well, then I'm going to booger on down this way, 25 feet, and I will shoot at the. Wait a minute. This spider's dead, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Okay, well,
But
there you go.
just hold on.
Thank you. Thank you.
Crikey.
All
These
right.
players are so just demanding all the time.
Hey, stop copying my accent. All right, here we go. Gonna shoot, and hopefully it doesn't know I'm there. Got a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that'll play.
4.
Okay.
Do I do sneak or not?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Oh, wait a minute. Got to hit the right button.
Ooh, nice, solid blow. And the spider takes a bolt in its side, an arrow in its side. Excuse me, so pushy tonight,
Arrow.
Patrick. Jeez,
Hey,
it's almost like he's mad I killed Barton. My oh
it's
my!
it's not me.
Hits
It's
the
awesome.
side of the spider. Spider lets out a spider noises, And next up is going to be the cultists. And they are having a legitimate conversation, a legitimate argument about whether or not they're following the wrong powerful creature. Because somebody just cast a bolt of spider-killing insanity, and they're thinking maybe they should rethink who they want to just unquestionably worship. So the cultists are actually going to miss their turn. We're going to go to blue.
What's the run speed in 5e? Is it just 2 times or is it 4 times?
I think dash is an action
is just...
twice your speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So dash is an action that lets you move twice your speed, and then you also have movement. So
double
you
your
move 3
speed.
times.
So just double your
in
speed.
Theory,
just double your speed.
Well, but I think you can actually dash twice.
Oh. You know what? I'm just gonna make a ruling.
This.
I'm making a ruling right now. You can dash twice if you want to. Done.
Yeah, chat says double your speed.
Done.
My goal, my goal is to get behind and look like I totally came out with these cultists.
You know what?
And I'm just a buddy. I'm a friend.
I like it. I like where your mind's at. That sounds good. You do it. You dash around.
Okay. I'm gonna dash around here. I'm gonna be over here discussing with them. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
They're like, look, yeah, even the new guy.
So
The new guy, he
powerful.
knows what's up. Like, maybe we should worship the other one, right?
Radiant strike. The spider exploded.
I'm just saying it exploded. Like the
okay.
dragon could have poisoned
Yeah, how do you
it.
get all
But,
the
like
way
that
up
guy exploded.
So I
it.
have my voice in there
That's
arguing in
crazy.
favor of our new
That's
Zogan Lord,
crazy.
and I'm just gonna. That's my turn.
Let's worship
Zogan
what,
Lord.
it's their name's Zogan, you said? How did you know? Do you know him? Did you see it happen? We only caught the after effect. And they're just going on and on about this. With that being said. But we're going to pivot over to Pedor, and you have a friend. His name is 8-Leggy.
As a bonus action, I manifest my shadow on the other side,
Brilliant.
so that now I'm flanking.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
and-
cool.
And then
Don't have a flank bunny? Make your own.
that's right.
I've got a friend in me.
And then I attack it with the greatsword.
Oh boy. That's a 7.
Oh.
But you did
No, it's
have
a
a
16.
Well, with advantage because he's flanking.
It's a
Flanking.
16. I have
Flanking.
advantage.
And that's
16.
going to play, so go ahead and roll some of that sweet, sweet greatsword damage. Oh, mama. You slash down into the spider and just cut it in half. It's down. And that is 1 dead giant spider. So, 2 down. A group of cultists being turned over to your side. And a dragon. Dragon's probably going to be fine. Not a big deal. Yeah.
He's probably more pissed at the cultists
in which
at
case-
this point.
In which case I'm going to move. I move to here.
The leader of the cultists raises up his hands. Everyone! All right. So, I see we have 2 options before us. All right? Everyone's like, all right, listen to Favor. He's got this. All right. So we could keep worshiping the dragon, which has been pretty okay. We got rooms. And we got buildings to stay in. They're kind of rooms. And that's pretty much all we got going here. But we could throw in with the new guy, the god of spider killing. So we're going to do a raising of hands, all in favor of the dragon. Now I need one of you. And I want it to be Zogan.
Oh.
I want you to roll us a D6.
Oh no.
There's any time for a gnat, it's now.
3. 3 of them raise their hands in favor of supporting the green dragon. And he's like, okay, that's half the group. Everyone else, spider killing god.
What
Raise
about
their
Blue?
hands.
Blue raises his hand, so that would.
And
probably
as
be
they
4.
look back, they see Blue raising her hand as well. They're like, all right, well, the majority gets it. For the Spider Queen! And they all start screaming, Spider Slaying Queen. And you now have a group
King.
of cultists.
I'm a king.
Yeah.
Lagoon is boy.
They don't know that. They just are
It's used to
screaming.
spider queens, man.
Yeah.
That's just like
They're
loft
just
and all
used to
that. You
spider
know, it's
queens.
just, that's normal.
And they'll find out later. But with that being said, cultists have all turned to your side. And now it is Venom Fang. The dragon claws up over the edge, looks around, sees the cultists. They're tearing off their dragon masks, They're starting to take out, like, I don't know, crayons and draw, like, spider mandibles on their faces. I don't know. It's getting weird over there. Yeah.
We've got, like, chalk
and stuff.
coal.
Yeah, like paint. Cultist paint. It's cultist paint. Culty paint.
Coal paint,
It's,
yep.
yeah, it's mostly reds and greens. But with that being said, cultist is... Never mind, I digress. But no, the Venom Fang reaches up and over the edge and looks around and just roars. Traitors! Traitors! Interlopers! I shall punish you all!
Bye,
And
Blue.
he's going to swoop up. And he's going to land right about here.
Oh boy.
As he
I really hope I'm not in the cone.
Right
I'm probably in the cone,
right
but I hope
about
I'm not in the
there,
cone.
he's gonna open up his mouth, and he's gonna let out a real wicked cone of nasty, and this green cloud of poisonous, noxious gas just opens up, and you all watch as the forest, the trees, the greenery, there's a couple of twig sprites caught in it, they all just start to wilt and turn black and just really melt into decay and death. And I need Blue to give us a quick Constitution saving throw, please.
You joke.
Yeah.
You got this, Blue. I believe in you.
I believe in you.
13.
You're my boy, Blue.
Oh boy. Do you have any way to add to that?
Hero. Oh yeah, we're not doing hero points, are we?
If you would be kind enough to let me misty step out of the way at the last second, but I think that's about all I can do.
You know what? I'm gonna allow it. Because I'm pretty sure this would just fucking kill you. But the problem is that so you misty step out of the way as this cloud of gas, and everyone's like, "Kill the dragon!" And then all of them just drop dead, just gone, just dead, super dead. And the cultists, unfortunately, your worshipper Zogan, was a short-lived cult of Zogan, but maybe again in the future we'll see what happens. But the dragon has just nuked those traitors, and we are now going to click over to Click and see what
They will
happens.
make happen.
We should probably just leave, right?
Oh yes. We should probably leave.
We should just go. We're not needed here.
So Blue, give me a perception check where you're at.
Okay, sure, why not? What else could possibly go wrong?
16. Yeah, so you notice there's a signpost about right there.
Ever ask that question?
Right there, and on that signpost it says 42 miles, and it points in a direction to Cragmaw Castle.
We're going. We're leaving.
What direction?
Yeah,
It
which direction?
points
Does
this
it-
way, gets to the town square, and then it points up to the north, down up this road up here. That's the direction it goes. And from the forest edge, you hear a crotchety old kitty cat making meows. It's glorious. But unfortunately, again, the cultists are down. Zogan, you felt like you were being empowered for a moment. That people believed in you, believed in your spider-killing ways, and then it was all
Even this
dashed.
cultist?
It was all dashed. No, that cultist is alive. He wasn't part of the conversation. He ran up ahead.
Yes, but you just deleted him out of the initiative.
Oh, did I? Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I've just added him back in. So there you go. There it is. And he's gonna look back and see all his friends have died. And then he's gonna turn. He's gonna look at the dragon, and he's like, "I still worship you!" He's gonna charge this mirror image and make an attack roll on him. 23.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right. And 6 damage.
Well, in which case, it vanishes.
Skadoosh. All right, and next up is Zogan.
I think we were just trying to can I make a perception check to see if I just watched the dragon kill everyone?
Oh, you saw it.
Yeah,
Oh, I did.
You saw everything.
It
It's
was a
hard
spectacle.
to miss. Yeah, dragon
Yeah, and
swooped
you
up,
also-
flapping its wings, crashed down, taking out 2 trees with its front claws, landed on the ground, roared at them. You are all traitors, and then just noxious cloud of gas just murdered them all.
You also saw Click just like sneak past you and go like, "Peace out, Cub Scout."
Okay.
Oh boy.
I guess because we just entered from there, we probably have to. I'm gonna assume that we're exiting somewhere else. So I'm gonna, I'll run up and. That's 20 feet. I'm gonna dash so I get another 40.
Perfect.
So I make it about here, and that'll be my turn.
All right.
And I'll save an action. Well, no, I dashed. Never mind.
All right. Oz, you're up next.
Yeah, I'm gonna, like those Hanna-Barbera cartoons, you're just not gonna see feet, you're just gonna see wheels.
Oh boy.
And just going that way.
Just zips off. That's fantastic. Wonderful. And you zip off around the backside of the building. And
Peter,
Oz
come
and
this way.
Zogan, go ahead and give us perception checks. Because you can see inside the cracks and small fissures. There is a magnificent pile of gold and loot and treasure at the base of this tower, and you can just see that there is a crack just big enough for a halfling to fit inside. And you can do with that information
You are fucking baiting me.
as you see fit. It's right here. Beautiful, beautiful, massive pile of gold. It's glorious. I'm just gonna go ahead and show that to the people at home. I want everyone to see this. Look at this. That's a halfling's. That's double a halfling's salary for the next 10 years.
Yeah, but I can't carry it.
I mean, maybe.
Ooh, nothing has changed for me.
Um,
Suddenly I've won lottery.
When that perception check happened, did I notice anything like a bow or?
Oh yeah, there's some like
quiver
nice
with
looking weapons. There's like a really nice looking axe that's in the pile of gold. There's a couple of other like fanciful weapons and items of power, but you don't actually see any. You don't actually see anything in there that looks like it would be a. Like a short bow. No, unfortunately not.
You're being height challenged, racist.
What?
Okay.
What? I would never.
I'm done.
So
I don't have
rude.
anything else to do.
All right, next up is Blue. Take it away.
I'm just gonna like try and like squeeze out of the cracks in the back of this building and just kind of start slinking my way, hiding in the tree line behind buildings, behind the dragon. I can't get very far.
I like it. You start.
I'll just go up here,
slinking
hide behind
away.
the tree.
And Peter, you're up next.
Peter takes dash action. First, I'll manifest my shadow again. Oh no, this isn't going to help me. Actually, you know what? I will. I'll manifest my shade right 15. So right here. And then take the dash action. And so I will slam through this door.
Oh. You trip into a pile of treasure. And as you trip and manage to get yourself back on your feet, you notice that in your left hand, you are gripping the handle of a really nice looking battle axe.
Sabrina, no.
Hey Brian.
All right. Well.
Hey Brian.
Yeah.
The battle axe has a name. It's called Dragon Hue.
Ooh.
It's a +1 battle axe.
Excellent.
It's really fancy.
Peter will stop in the pile of gold. He's inside now, so he's protected from the dragon at least a little. And he's like, "This is a lot of gold." Just sort of puts his bag on the ground and starts scooping stuff in.
Yes. Just starts scooping treasure. Fantastic. Venom Fang turns back, seeing the duplicate, and roars, "My horde! My horde! You will not take what is mine!" And swoops up and is going to try and bite that copy, not realizing in this moment that it is but a copy. He's going to go ahead and make an attack. Oh,
Yeah.
mama. Tears that copy. Just deletes it.
Yep.
It's just gone. Yeah. It's just gone. Should I roll the
It's a
damage?
perfectly circular hole.
No, the echo only ever has 1 hit point. So
Okay. Well, I want to roll the damage. I just want to see what it would be. No, I'm just kidding. It'll be a lot. But no, it just chomps down. Echo is gone. Boom. Done. All right. So Echo disappears. And the dragon looks over, noticing there's someone inside of its den. It's going to swing over to here and start trying to claw inside and grab you.
Oh.
And is not happy about you being inside its den. But, click, it's your turn.
Fuck. Why am I like this, guys?
Because you're Drew and you're a great person and my friend. I mean, you're no spider slaying god, but you're pretty cool.
Yeah.
You're pretty all right.
Kind of.
All right. I'm going to cast Hideous Laughter on the dragon.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
The roll nat 20.
Yeah, honestly, just like the saves, man.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
make a wisdom save.
All right. 17.
I have no idea what it would be against.
DC 13.
Oh, yeah, 13. Damn.
The dragon shakes its head. You think parlor tricks, simple incantations can defeat Venom Fang?
I fucking tried.
I will eat each and every... I mean, you did try, but you failed! He's clawing inside, trying to, like, scrape out the at the gold. This cultist over here is like, yeah, he tried! Wait, no, screw that guy! And he's gonna charge up. And he's just gonna double move over to, like, about right here. And he's trying to get close to Click. He's just wildly screaming at you as he rushes forward. Zogan, you're up next.
I'm just gonna... I want to try and be stealthy because I don't want him to see me. Well, no, because I have disadvantage on stealth, so never mind.
Abandon your bro.
I'm just gonna dash.
Just abandon your bro.
There's nothing... I can't fit in there. I mean, here, let me...
I'm totally kidding.
Oh.
Running is not a bad idea. That's all I'm saying.
He also doesn't know that he's in
Master
there.
is saying that running and fleeing...
Yeah, I also don't know that... I don't know that he's in there.
Not a terrible idea.
Nope.
So... That's 45 feet, and I'll go another 15 feet away off the map.
Venom Fang is gonna say in Dragon, hey bro, you know your kind are almost an offense to mine. You're not really cool. I don't like you. And it's not cool of you to like step inside and actually like mess with my treasure. Like that's breaking the dragon code, man. Alright, so like I'm gonna need you to step off and then I'm gonna step on.
Isn't the lore for Dragonborn like that they were slaves to the dragons for like ever?
Yeah,
or something.
I think 5e1 they are descended from dragons.
Yeah, they're descended.
I thought they were from another plane.
But yeah, man, like, why don't you step out here and then I'll step on you? Huh.
Well, that's like a totally good offer, but like, I think what I'll do instead is just like, I'll leave all of your treasure behind and you could let me live.
But what if
In fact, you know what? I have this really awesome dagger. I will leave it here for you. I will add to your treasure. It'll be like a tribute.
Okay. Like, I'm not often into the, like, you know, stance of, like, negotiating with interlopers, but, I mean, that's not a terrible deal.
It's like an enchanted dagger that I, like, won in a competition.
Like,
I could tell you the story of it, but really you should, like, get it from a bard or something.
Like, how fancy is it? And the dragon is, like, stopped clawing and is, like, pushed back a little bit?
I'll tell you what, I will put it down in the square right in front of me, and you can take a look.
Okay.
It's got some jewels and stuff.
All right. Okay.
All right, so I put down that +1 dagger that I got from the...
Jeremy! Stop attacking people! Just stop. But you said we were gonna murder the interlopers. Just give me a second. Just give me a second, okay? Give me a second. All right, sit it down.
All right. Peter sets it down.
Dragon quickly picks it up. It's very tiny. It's dragon claws and smells it, looks at it, picks at his teeth with a little bit. Give me a persuasion with advantage.
Well, we tried.
The dragon
It's worth a try.
picks at his teeth, looks at it. You know what? That's a really good offer. But I'm going to counter with, how about I murder all your friends and take the rest of your stuff too?
Well, then I'll just take some of your treasure then. There's no
Not
deal
cool,
there.
bro! And then he's like, Jeremy, kill him! And then Jeremy's like, okay, boss! And, yeah, that's that interaction. But Zogan, you have run off, and you are just dipping into the forest, right? Just full sprint down the road. Brilliant. All right, Ozzy, you're up.
I already did. Already moved. In fact, I probably had
Boss is
3
good.
movements while all
Blue,
that
you're
was
up
going
next
on.
as well.
I'm just going as far as I can, heading towards the north of the map.
Fantastic. And you see the signs do point towards this road, but you notice this road to the north curves quickly to the right and then starts to curve to the south, deeper into the forest. And Peter, you have a friend. His name is Venom Fang. You had a conversation. You thought it was going well, but it didn't. So here we are.
Did
Did not go
get
well,
out of
no.
there.
So as a bonus action,
Yes.
I will put a shadow next, like a copy right next to him,
Ooh.
and then slinging the battle axe over my. Slinging the battle axe over my shoulder, and then picking up my bag, which is now full of however much gold.
Bro, if you take Axie, I will hunt you to the ends of the earth, bro. Bro, Axie, that is like my first treasure that I ever got from an adventurer that I killed. If you take that, I will never forgive you, bro.
Oh no!
I don't want to be hunted forever.
Yeah, right.
Well, you know I've said some mean things, and I meant
But I
them.
gave,
But I
but I-
mean
I
this.
meant to.
but I gave him my +1 dagger already. And it's not like he's giving it back. So should have thought of that before you reneged on our deal. And then Peter books it.
The contract wasn't finalized, bro. Not cool. Not cool. And he's like clawing inside, trying to grab you. But go ahead and do your thing.
Yeah, so I dash through the back door there, and then out.
Kicking
outside.
open. And he's like, to the ends of the earth, bro.
Oh no! Oh no!
And it's Venom Fang, who is clawing, but is going to turn at the shadow copy, and he's going to chomp down on that guy because he's super mad. 25.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That'll play. All right, cool. And dissipates that, and then he is going to spend his move action flying up and over the edge. And I'm actually going to have him make a quick perception check to see if he notices where you are. Ends of the earth, bro. He rolled a nat 1. So he looks left, he looks right. He doesn't see Click Click, he doesn't see Paytor, and he just knocks his head back roaring, and it's just, ends of the earth, bro. You will never rest. Just screaming.
Jesus
The whole
Christ.
forest is shaking. There's a flock of like birds, like forest-dwelling sparrows, that just like fly into the sky. Tweet, 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 tweet. And everyone hears. Even in Neverwinter, they hear this. They hear like, is that a dragon yelling at another dragon? Like, what the hell is going on? That's crazy. But yeah, Click Click, you're up next.
All right, Click Click is gonna, fuck.
Yeah.
Click Click is going to, as stealthily as he can, piece the fuck out of there.
And you're just gonna make some run-ins.
Yeah.
You're not very sneaky, but I want everyone to notice that he rolled a 9 on stealth, but Venom Fang rolled an 8 for his perception. I want
He
everyone
rolled
at
a
the
1.
table,
He has a +7.
I want everyone at the table and at home to see that he is still succeeding his stealth check to sneak past the angry dragon, which is hilarious and delightful.
All right.
So well played. And Jeremy, though, is like, he doesn't speak dragon, so he's just like, oh, geez, that bird thing's running away, and okay, and then he like runs over to here, but as he does so, Click Click, you heard the door to that building break, And unfortunately, Jeremy just gets mauled by a bunch of zombies that round the corner, a la like the Living Dead style. He's just like, oh no! Ah! And he just gets mauled. And Jeremy goes down, and a bundle of decaying flesh. And as the party runs into the forest, the last things they hear are a dragon.
The ends of the earth!
The ends of the earth, bro! I will find you!
Not cool!
Your little halfling too! And just...
As he runs out, Click is gonna turn around and cast silence at the top of the tower.
The ends of the...
I think we are friends now.
Let me go ahead and drop that battle music. And wow. You know what? I thought there for a second that with the I didn't think the dragon would miss its perception check. All right, that's, you know how we talk about the dice having a story to tell? That,
necessary.
That is 100% accurate. That like
we needed that
because like if he'd found you, he probably would have just hunted each and every one of you down and eaten
for sure.
you. But then he jumped over the side. It was like, where are they? And just was, you know, it's just like, you know, like
literally in a blind
like a
rage.
drunken frat boy on his porch at 3 a.m. in the morning, screaming at the other frat across the street. Just like, bro. The other one's just like, yeah, it's good. It's good. Thanks, Kura. Yeah, we've been having a good time. Dragons speak bro in our world, so I remember how we got on that, but it's the best thing.
It's so good.
It's fantastic. That's gotta be meta. That's gotta be like meta knowledge in all of my games moving forward. Any fantasy game, it's just like Dragons speak bro. It'd be really fun.
Draconic in Solaria
could
has
be bro.
to be bro.
Yeah, that might be a real thing now. We'll find out. But I digress. With that being said, so you quickly dashing every turn, I would assume, until you stop hearing, because eventually the silence disappears. You just hear that muted like from the back, and everyone's running. But you make your
prestidigitation paint like
and deeper
fading away
into Neverwinter Forest. And as you are making your way deeper into Neverwinter Forest, the trees start to get denser and denser and denser and denser, but you're traveling down an old path that doesn't look to have been used very recently. But as you're traveling down this path, eventually you all run out of breath, as it were, but you are able to rest and kind of take in what just happened. But Paytor, I want you to go ahead and roll me a d10. I want you to roll a d100. That was a terrible roll. Wow.
So good.
35 gold.
Oh my god!
You realize that as you were running, that there was a little
jangling
hole.
out the back.
There's a little hole in the back of your bag, and you only 35 gold pieces you managed to keep.
Oh boy,
that's unfortunate.
Gonna get that hole in your pocket, Fish.
Yeah.
Oh,
you're leaving a trail right to us.
What a time to be alive.
Oh my god.
But you travel south for the next 3 days, and the forest is alive with the sounds of nature and creatures and animals and things like that, but you don't run into any intelligent, you don't run into any goblins or anything like that. But as you get closer and closer to the area where you believe Cragmaw Castle is located, at the end of this long old trail, I'm gonna have everyone make perception checks as you start to hustle and bustle up to Cragmaw Castle.
Oh man.
Nope.
Yeah.
24.
There we go.
Wow.
Oz, you are the one that notices that there actually are tracks along this old dirt road. But these tracks have been, or at least they've attempted to be, brushed away. But you can see the indents, you can see the markings of movements of a large number of humanoid-like creatures. You actually would pick up goblin tracks, hobgoblin tracks. You would pick up some humanoid tracks, and you also see what looks to be drag marks, as though someone large and dwarf-shaped was dragged this way several days ago.
Oh, great. There goes my pay.
Perhaps.
So I relayed all that to everybody and tell them, we need to stop being careful and quiet. And,
We rush forward. That is my specialty.
You're not wrong.
just not being careful. And
Does anyone know
not
how?
being quiet.
What the voice was that, dude?
I don't know.
Level County. Does anyone know how long the tracks have been here? Does this flesh? How long has the dwarf been kept in this camp?
Survival.
The dwarf was dragged 4 days. No, it's been what, 3 days? 3 days. 3 days ago. 4 days ago? 4 days ago. 4 days ago, the dwarf was dragged. Was when you saw him get captured. You saw the dead horses. It was right around that time. And then the other tracks are within the last 2 days, and they all are heading in the direction you're heading as well.
All right, we're going the right direction. Let's quietly move forward, Peter.
Does
Quietly.
anybody wield the battle axe? I have stolen one from Dragon. He's magic.
I mean,
That thing's big as I am.
Click leans against his naginata and nods and shakes his head.
I do not think I could even lift such a thing.
Zogan, you want the magic battle axe?
yeah, Zogan just puts his hands out. I was like, yeah, might as well.
Beautiful.
Apparently it has a name. It's Dragon Hugh.
Dragon Hugh. That is true. Dragon Hugh is true.
That is a pretty cool name.
As this
I am
is
a
going
fan.
on, I need our local dragonborn to roll me a D percentile, and you don't want to see 1 to 5. Fantastic.
I'm good.
Yeah. You feel like off in the distance you hear someone screaming, "Bro, bro,
Bro!
But you feel like they're a ways off, and they probably are not close to you. So there you go.
Besides, I am
Vibe
red now. You would not know. He would not recognize me. I'm red now.
He's looking
Yeah, I'm
for a
back to
green
black.
dragon.
He only
He's
saw
looking for a
me as-
green dragonborn.
He only saw me as a green crow.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Like,
Yes, we are fine.
it's a good thing.
We were disguised.
He'll be like, "Hey, bro, have you seen a green dragonborn that had an axe with him?" He looks over, sees the axe on Zoga, and he's be like, "You sneaky devil." And with that being said, but you eventually come to where the ground starts to rise up as though you're heading towards a hill. And as the pathway starts to wind ever so slightly back and forth and rise up, you notice that you are moving up what appears to be not a naturally forming mound, and it starts to rise up 5 feet at a time every so many yards, and eventually up at the top of this hill, just above the tree line, you see a old castle-like structure. It rises up, and you see that portions of the wall have kind of crumbled in. Some of the towers are slightly knocked down, but you see that there are a number of creatures that appear to be moving inside of the castle walls. You see what looks like it might be a few hobgoblins. You see a couple of goblinoids themselves, and I will have you all make a quick perception check to see if you can see a very particular person making their way into the building. Gonna have to roll. Ooh, Oz, you got some great perceptions.
I got the chill.
Ooh. Oz, my friend.
Did we get a long rest real quick? Did we get a long rest between?
You would have had a long rest, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Absolutely, you're very welcome. But Oz, you are actually the one that notices. This is the evening of the second day of the, dragon heist, as it were. JK, that's an actual adventure, but we're not playing that one. But with that being said, you actually do see moving in, just as the sun is beginning to set, and it's that kind of twilighty, well, not twilighty, but that evening glow, and the oranges and the blue and the greens and the yellows and the reds and all of that good stuff. But you see a dark-skinned elf making their way into the building. They stop at the front, the doors to the entrance of this castle, and I'll actually pivot you guys over to the map proper so you all can actually see it. And stepping inside, you see what looks like a dark-skinned elf, and you would actually recognize them as being a drow. And they move into the building and disappear into the interior.
Well,
I have only read of Drow in my books.
No, blimey, there ain't no gist.
There's a Black Panther behind him. No, I'm just kidding. That's terrible.
Wakanda,
Man, I loved those books. I
Wakanda
read
forever.
every
Yeah,
one
they're
of
so
them.
good.
They were so fun.
Wakanda forever. Yeah.
Where are we approaching this building from? Sorry.
So you have a choice because
Like
you
over-
are. I'm assuming you're not just running headlong
Somewhere
in.
over here.
You can approach from really any direction that you see fit. And if you actually look at the map, you can see that there are. Looks like there are. Do a little scouting around.
I'll do. Yeah, that's.
You would
I'll
notice
do
that with that 21, you notice that there is a stairwell to the south that would allow entrance. There is a rubbled area where the wall has collapsed, but you see what looks like a pathway has been carved out of it that looks to lead into a small circular chamber. And then there's also the main entrance right here where the double doors have been smashed in.
Which one's closest to the tree line?
This entrance right here, the main entrance. Well, no, the tree line would be the entrance to the north, excuse me. So the path leads right to the entrance here, and then there is another smaller path that leads out from the side, but that actually leads off to an outhouse, like off to the backside of the castle.
All right. I suggest we come in at the spot, the northern side, and we try to be quiet as I look at Blue and then look at Peter.
I'm not good at quiet.
I just think that you should eat, is all,
Blue.
I will try, but if I fail at being quiet, I will then use greatsword.
That's fine. Once we get inside, you can greatsword all you want. So I guess we'll head up that way.
All right, moment of truth, and I'm going to go ahead and give you all advantage on your stealth checks, because I'm going to assume you're taking your time. But go ahead and roll some stealth checks here.
A little presumptuous, but I'll allow it.
Look at Peter.
I'm glad I rolled really
technically-
quick.
Wow! Same numbers, Zogan. Hilarious.
Technically, because you're giving us advantage, we don't take disadvantage on this roll.
Yeah, so just
I
do a
would
straight roll.
actually get the 21.
Yeah,
That's-
and so would Zogan.
Fantastic. That is actually really good. That is really, really, really
The
good.
absolute literal best I can do.
So, you all appear to be doing really well as you are slowly sneaking up to the backside of this building. And as you are
Just eat some
slowly
pie!
sneaking up, Drew, click. Excuse me. I want you to think of something that would very much excite click, and that could not resist shouting out loud, just because it crosses into their mind. Just what would be something that would come to mind and they would just shout out randomly?
Any kind of like foiled substance, not like actual like coins or anything, but like
Shiny.
something shiny that has like movement to it.
Mhm.
Click.
Wind chimes? I'm trying to think of something.
or more like fabric of gold or fabric of silver
Okay.
kind of thing.
Okay.
Blue satin sashes.
So you would...
It-
as you get to the edge, right where you're at in this building, and you look inside, you see there's some gear, loot, looks like some food, miscellaneous knickknacks, things of that nature. But coiled up in a nice little bundle, you see this beautiful blue fabric. And it reminds you of a fabric in the nest that you grew up in. Because imagine bird people grow up in nests. I don't know
Yeah.
if that's speciest, but they grow up in nests. And it was the ribbon, the first ribbon that your mother gave to you, and it looks just like it. And you cannot help,
nest!
And you shout that, and it echoes off the walls. And from inside the building, you hear, "What was that? What was that?" And you also hear a hoo-hoo-rar, hoo-hoo-rar. And Zogan, give us
something.
give us an Arcana check real quick.
Zelbear.
You're gonna roll with advantage. It's a 19. You recognize that sound. You've read about these. You've heard about these creatures. That's
You
a
may
gosh
even have
darn.
seen one.
That's a gosh darn hootin' owlbear.
Owlbear!
And it sounds angry and hungry. You would recognize that. But with that being said, unfortunately, the castle has been alerted to your presence. And we are going to drop into some combat as bells and alarms begin going off.
Oh my
And
gosh.
people start shouting and screaming. And
Beta, you just not having good luck today.
oh boy.
No. Is initiative bad?
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Choice.
Here
He's
we go.
slow like shit.
Here we go. It's slow. It is slow. Like garbage. Like garbage poop. Alright, and that's ridiculous. So, yeah. The whole building has been
It's slow
alerted.
like
They
cheese
heard this
shit.
shouting. You could not resist yourself. It was just so pretty. It was so pretty. Could not resist yourself. And
I don't want you to die of not eating.
the argument still continues. Absolutely fantastic. Alright, and you hear a... Who speaks Elven?
The elf. The
Not
half
me.
elf.
Alright, so half-elf. You
Speak a lot of
actually
things.
hear in Elven, you hear someone say, "You promised this place was secure." And you hear in very like rusty common, you hear a, "They likely followed you here." And it's coming from this direction over here. But we're going to roll some bad guys. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll the bad guys closest to you first. And then we're going to go ahead and roll some other guys. But, you know, it's probably going to be fine. We're going to be good. I'm pretty sure you
there are
guys
so many of them.
won't die. Probably. Maybe. We'll find out. Really going to depend if that owlbear gets out. But with that being said, let's start the initiative with blue while I continue to roll all these other guys.
Sounds like the Drow went into the room over there. And I kind of... I point to my comrades and explain that probably the scariest person is over there. So, like, what are these, like, little squigglies?
So that's just a sheet that's been hung up there to create a kind of door, just to
like a
like
curtain.
block off. Just a little curtain, yeah.
Okay. I don't want to really advance.
All right,
too
that's
much
enough
here.
there, Wolf.
What? What are you talking about?
Good, we're
That's
good.
enough slices.
No, there's more. Just don't worry about it.
Oh my god.
You're fine.
There's 5 of us. If we all kill 5 of them, we should be fine.
You'll be good.
We'll still be
is-
outnumbered 4 to 1.
Eh,
Can
If
we
all of
see
us
whatever
kill
this
5,
thing
then-
is on the other side of the rubble?
You actually can. You can see it. Give us a knowledge. I believe that's a. Hold on one second. I gotta double check and see exactly what that is, because I'm having a mental block on it. It is. Is that undead? No. So that is. It's gonna be knowledge nature. No wait, nature's not a thing in this, right?
Nature
Yes,
is.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay, knowledge
Nature
nature. Oh, whew.
Just nature.
Nature.
Which is a nature.
So bad.
Well, there you go.
Worse.
Not knowledge, but
It's a snake creature that has a beak, but you don't know what that is. But
Well, if I can see it, I can shoot it.
it
So.
uncoils and looks like it wants to eat you. So that's a thing.
oh no.
It's probably fine. You guys are fine. I mean, I really think you're overthinking the complexity of this battle.
You know what eats snakes?
It's gonna be fine.
Birds.
Don't even overthink it.
I'm gonna use my movement to kind of climb up onto the rubble here a little bit, and then I'm just gonna fling myself a firebolt at the snake thing. Hey!
That's everybody. I got this guy in there too, right? Yeah. All right, cool, awesome. All right, let me go ahead and do this. And Blue, yeah, you're still up first. That's perfect. So you're firing bolting at who?
The snake thing with the beak.
Snake thing. Beautiful. All right, fire at the snake thing with the beak. 24. That is a hit.
I was hoping
solid blow.
Hey,
and that is 9 fire damage. So
that's pretty good.
As the fire damage crashes into this creature, it lets out a kind of a shriek, almost like a bird screeching, and then kind of hisses at the end, and then coils back, recoiling from the fire, but then snaps at the air, and 3 like Cthulhian tendrils open up on its face and then slam down like this, and seem to be probing the air to figure out what direction that bolt came from, and it seems to know what direction it was. But with that being said, click, you're up next. It's probably nothing.
I have all these friends in front of me.
Click looks over at Peter and gives him a bardic inspiration.
Yes.
And then he will viciously mock the snake.
Okay.
For being a willful and ungrateful child.
Ooh. You said the which one you're being is unwillful? The snake creature?
Snake.
All right, let me go ahead and make his save real quick, which isn't great.
Okay.
But we'll see what happens. 14.
Oof.
Well,
Yay!
Hiss and Cthulhian tendrils abound. But with that being said, we are going to go over to... You know what? We're going to go over to the new guy, Ozzy. That's who we're heading over to, Ozzy. That's his turn. Yeah. Because that's what the initiative says. You know, that's yeah.
I don't want to, but, you know, rules.
I guess if you insist, okay.
So if you're going to call me Aussie, generals gather in the masses.
Just like drows gathered at the old Kragmaw. All right, we're
like
casting,
goblins gonna kick our asses.
We're crossing into where I'm plagiarizing now, so I just can't do that.
Then,
I'm gonna get.
Don't call me Aussie.
All right, Os.
All right, I'm still stealthing.
Stealthing. All right, good.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait to maybe shoot something whenever my turn comes around.
All right, perfect. Next up is a goblin over yonder who is going to push through here and sees that there are friends, and then that action would be prepared, and you can shoot that guy.
Okay. Excuse me. Here we go. That would be a 22 to hit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
9. I don't even need to roll sneak attack, probably.
Oh.
But I'm going to anyway.
Boy. Oh boy. That's a thing. That is indeed a thing. So that hits him, and that goblin. I mean, so you know how goblins are alive sometimes?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
This one's not.
Oh,
he's dead.
Wow. Okay,
he's
that's
super
a shame.
dead. Just goblins like, and this thunk, and he's just, and just onto the ground.
Hey, maybe he'll fall down in front of the snake thing, and the snake thing will say, "Hey, free meal."
Maybe. I mean, probably not.
Well, I tried.
Win some, lose some. All right, this guy's gonna move in, and he actually gets in, kicks open the door, looks around. Who the hell are all you people? And he's gonna swing with his hobgoblininess. And Petor, let's see if he can hit you. I got one question for you.
Huh?
Do you feel lucky?
Nope.
Well, you should, because that's a 5. So he brings up his longsword, double-handing it, slashes down, and it just tink. That usually works. Crap. They got an armored dragon! And then off in the distance, you hear, bro. And next up is going to be this drow. And you hear again, speaking in the drow, you hear it cussing out someone else. And that other person is arguing with them. But kicking open this door, or shouldering it, you see a drow pop out. And the drow hisses in your direction, but is just going to move over to here and look like they're attempting to flee. This
Seems
goblin
fine.
down here is just going to move up to here. This goblin is just going to move. This goblin over here is just going to move. This goblin over here is just going to move. And Zogan, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to cast Bless. I'm going to cast it on myself, Pitor, and Blue.
Yay!
So we all have get to add a 1d4 to attack rolls and saving throws
Nice.
for the duration. It's concentration for up to a minute.
Very nice.
And that'll be my turn.
Beautiful, beautiful. This goblin over here is also going to move up with his friends. This
And
wolf
Peter, you get all the buffs.
flings out, charging, and sees an elf that looks delicious. And that wolf's going to try and bite ya.
Yeah,
And you
okay.
hear from inside, you hear what sounds like a bugbear. Oi, you, coward of an elf! Should never have trusted your kind! And then he screams, Snarl, sick 'em! And this wolf, or I should really say, this would be a great time for someone to redeem DerWolf howls, but it's probably not going to happen. But, oh, there it is. All right, so with that being said, this wolf's going to run out. Going to attempt to bite Blue. And Blue...
Wrong elf!
I'm 40 points short.
Blue, I think
Hold on, I'm doing it.
it's going to get you.
Wow.
Oh, mama. All right.
Silvery barbs. No, it's not. I'm not letting that one happen.
That's not good. Oh, light's fantastic. You can't redeem your own roll. Come on.
Somebody else.
You can't do that.
For somebody
That's
else.
so bad. Oh, my lord.
And the 15 doesn't hit. So
That's
yes.
so good. 15 is miss. So that's good.
So I white vines wrap around the wolf's mouth and just lock its
It's
jaw
like
in place.
leaping for your throat, and it's about to clamp down and just rip and tear. And the barbs just grab onto it, push it back, pat it on the head, and the dog just goes, "Woo," and looks very disappointed in his life.
Anyone else up in the turn order that I'm going to give this to? I guess Peter's next on the turn order. I'm just going to give this to
gonna
Peter.
move in. And, okay, I'm having a mental block here. Sorry, worst game master for 5e ever. Is there attack of opportunities?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're gonna get one, because that hobgoblin's pushing past his friend.
All right.
Huh?
23. Yeah, that'll play. Oh man, he gets carved into and looks like he is on his last leg, and you like almost take off his whole arm, and he just takes his longsword and attempts to swing up at you. But I don't feel like he's gonna have good luck. A 20 though is actually not terrible. So wow. All right, and he does you this much damage. 4. Just barely scrapes, nicks you in the chin, and looks down at his arm that's kind of dangling, and looks to you, and he's like, "I think you're better at this than I am."
I agree.
All right, and now the moment of truth. I need Patrick to roll a D100. Before you do, I need you to, and thank you, Jabak, for the DerWolf howls. Oh, there it is. Fantastic. With that being said, roll a D100, but do you want it to be high or low?
I don't know. Which one does it need to be?
Just tell me which one you want. You want high?
You said high.
Fantastic. You hear that hooting, howling, owling, kind of screaming coming from deeper down this hallway to the south in this southeast tower. And you can hear the owlbear attempting to break free. It wants to get
Owlbear!
out. It wants to be free, but is struggling to do so. So with that being said, we go over to this more different hobgoblin. Just
It
move
wants
down.
to break free.
I want to break free.
It wants to break free.
And this one here, and then just a bunch of goblins just take their turns. They're moving. They're starting to swarm towards you. We got this guy here. He's making his moves, and then rushing out and getting up next to his little friend is a very big and a very scary looking bugbear. And this bugbear, you know, like the other ones seemed kind of crappy. This one seems like
This one doesn't.
maybe he's like a king bugbear. Like he's the king of the bugbears. That's the feeling he's
boy.
getting. And he looks prepared, ready, And as he jumps out, he snarls, "What have you found, Snarl? Oh, an Elsie for us to kill."
Why are you not going after the Drow woman that just betrayed you?
He doesn't seem very intelligent, and
I'm pointing at Drow woman.
he doesn't seem to understand what you're saying.
What does it say? Do I know Hobgoblin? Do I know any languages that can help me here?
He's
No,
gonna
I
swing
don't.
on you, but it's a 14.
He speaks Klingon.
And as is the tradition of all
all.
bugbears in our game, he can't hit crap. So next up is a different goblin, and the goblins are all just moving and scooving. And click. I need you to roll a D100. I want you to tell me high or low, because that Grick's looking at that goblin corpse, but it's also looking at you.
Low.
So excited. The dice have a story to tell. Come on. Oh, it wants fresh meat, and goblins taste terrible. Slither. He's gonna get over here, and he's gonna go after you. And he sees a bird, and birds are delicious. So he's gonna latch out at you with his horrible looking tentacles, and is going to slash at you with them. And that is a 17.
Hold on.
Yes. Oh boy.
It is at disadvantage on its next attack roll. Because of my vicious mockery. Thank you.
Well, it gotcha. And the Grick lashes on with its octopus-like Cthulian horror tentacles. And as they grip onto you, they actually start to tear feathers out. And it hurts a lot. It hurts a lot. It hurts a whole lot. And I'm going to go ahead and roll some damage here. And you take a whopping 10 points of damage.
Wow.
Hard yikes. Peter, there's some guys around you. What are you gonna do?
Can
about
I
it?
see this square right here?
You absolutely can.
All right, I manifest my echo in that square.
And voodoo-boop-boop-boop.
Then I will attack the guy in the square right in front of me.
Imagine your echo appears and it just like looks at you, and you know that it's thinking, if it could think, "I've got your back, bro."
Bro.
Yeah, 24 is gonna hit. That is a solid blow. 9. That's the guy.
You have advantage.
The guy right below you, right?
No. I specifically don't have advantage on this guy.
The guy right below you.
Okay.
The guy right in front of me.
Oh yeah, you just. He's like, "All right, like I said, you're much better at this than I am," and you just cut him in half. And as he falls apart, he's like, "Yep, much better," and he's dead.
Cool.
He's gone.
I'm gonna unleash my incarnation and attack from the echo as well.
Holy moly.
The echo gets advantage.
Ooh-wee. Yeah, 17 will play.
I meant advantage from the silvery barbs, but that's
7
fine.
slashing damage. Yeah, he just cuts
It wouldn't have
into
mattered
its
because you
back,
killed him anyways. But...
Cuts into the back of this hobgoblin, and stumbles forward, quite hurt. And more goblins. You hear more goblins screeching from over there. And you hear more goblins screeching from over the other place. You hear other goblins screeching. You also hear what sounds like some goblins that are commanding. And this goblin's going to move over to here. And he shouts, "Come, brethren! Come! Come! We have enemies to slay!" And is just screaming. But this one seems like maybe he's in charge, possibly. You're not sure. But he's going to go ahead and shoot with a little short bow. And he's going to target the big scary dragon. But 13 is not a hit.
It is not.
And this goblin over here is going to move in. This hobgoblin over here is going to kick down the door and move in. This goblin over here is going to do this. This hobgoblin back here is also going to move in. And Blue, you're up next.
Party thoughts, out of character, thoughts on keeping the Drow here.
I'm going to also attempt it. So we probably should try.
I have enough going on that I don't care.
There are a lot of enemies. Adding another one might not be a good idea, but I have a hold person, and I could effectively attempt to keep them on the map.
I don't think hold person should go after the bugbear.
I'm gonna try another sleep spell. So I don't know how many that can catch. But it goes from the lowest number of hit points up, so I should be able to hopefully affect some of the Bobos at least.
All right,
I'm gonna blow fire down this tunnel.
Oh, that's gonna be real bad for them.
Okay.
That's gonna hurt. Probably
It's
a
gonna
lot.
be a minute.
I
though.
think I'm not gonna mess with the Drow. Like I could hold person them, but I think I'm not going to. All right. Blue is going to disengage and just get away from the melee attackers that are biting at her ankles.
Mm-hmm.
Just head back a little bit. And then I'm going to meta magic quicken up a magic missile, I guess, for the no, I'll hold person him. So he can't get any closer to anyone.
Right.
I'll quicken up a hold person and I'll attempt it on the bugbear leader.
And what's the save on that?
The target must succeed a wisdom save. And
What's the DC?
could not tell you how DCs are calculated in 5e. 13.
Oh.
Oh, great, good.
He starts to freeze in place and then just wills himself through it, crashing through the magical, hold person spell, unfortunately. But the good news is, it's your turn.
Yeah,
That can't be right. 13?
okay.
Is your spellcasting ability modifier only 3?
Yes.
Okay. Then never mind.
17, so 3.
Yep.
Right on. Drew, what you got for us?
I'm gonna cast Sleep.
Ooh, who are you targeting?
I'm going to target a space right here.
Okay.
So, within 20 feet in ascending hit point order, it does.
I'm so excited.
Ooh, and I'm gonna cast it at level 2.
Ooh, bold choice, Cotton. Let's see if it plays off. 16. All right. I mean, it's not terrible. So this guy falls asleep.
Does it add the 2?
Oh, is it both
Does
30?
it add the
Is it
14 to the
30?
16?
What was
Because
that?
that's a higher level cast. So I think because he cast it at level 2,
So it's both?
roll an additional 2d8. So yes, it's both.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yes, you do 30.
30.
Okay, that's good. So
Hit
Okay,
this
points.
guy
cool.
falls asleep. This wolf falls asleep. And this guy falls asleep. And actually, hold on. 1, 2, 3 would be also this thing. You know what?
If the drow is in the hit point range, then she is in range of the spell.
The goblin commander, the hobgoblin, and the wolf all fall asleep.
Fuck yeah.
That was actually pretty good. And anything else click?
I'm going to give Zogan a bardic. No, I'm going to give the bardic inspiration to Oz.
Oz,
Okay.
you're up next.
I'm gonna move through that square where click is, get over here,
Okay. You're gonna
so I can
provoke.
try. Can I acrobatics around it?
Is that a thing in 5e? I can't remember. How does that work? Anybody?
I know it is in.
Moving through a square, like an allied square?
Well, no, there's that spider, that snake.
No, in order to
Oh.
avoid taking an attack of opportunity, you have to take the disengage action.
Yeah.
Alright, so that takes up my bonus then, but that's fine.
You're gonna do
So
that?
I'll
Okay.
disengage, move
Perfect.
over to here, and then I'm just taking a shot directly at the big, huge, scary creature.
The bugbear.
Yeah,
24 is a hit.
24 to hit.
Yeah.
For 5.
Solid blow. Thunk! Fine. I will kill you first.
And well, since I broke up my movement, can I keep moving?
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Get behind blue.
Great.
Nice.
Thank you. We can't see Oz's
This guy's sleeping.
health bar.
Uh,
At least I can't.
Because we don't. It's because we don't own that token. For some reason, as players, we own everybody's token.
Except for
Oh, no.
mine.
No, you're right. Because I can't affect any but mine.
Yeah, I can see everyone else's health token, but
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you can also move their tokens, which is you can't. You're not able to select Patrick's.
I fixed it.
It's because there's communal ownership of all the tokens.
This hobgoblin here is going to move in and gets right up next to the dragon and is going to swing on him. 10 is a miss. The drow takes one look over the shoulder, sneers in the direction of King Groll, the bugbear king, and then slips into the forest, disappearing. I'm sure that's going to be fun. This guy's going to run up and is going to swing on our good man there, our good dragon. For a miss, trips, falls, bashes his head on your knee, and falls unconscious. Just terrible. These goblins are so ineffectual. This one here is going to move in. This goblin here is going to move over to here. This goblin here sees an opportunity to get right into the middle of this group, and that is also going to provoke an attack of opportunity from the dragon.
Nice.
I'm excited. Holy moly!
Yeah, that's the advantage I have from the silvery barbs.
Probably a dead.
For a minute.
Yeah, I'm just gonna delete that goblin real quick, if you don't mind. He's like, I should be the leader, and just shwiek, and there's 2 halves go flying out the doorway and landed somewhere in the courtyard. All right, that is a dead goblin, and Zogan, you are up next. Holy schmolies!
Okay. I'm going to guiding bolt this little octopus guy.
Oh.
Thank you.
Can Zogan, the man himself, can he be... That's a 9. Not spidery enough for your magic to defeat it.
Will 1d4 help at all?
I mean... No.
God.
But it looks cool. It looks like a giant spider-killing fly swatter. A spider swatter. That's what it looks like. When it slams into the wall. It's pretty cool, though. It's pretty great. So let's see here. We got goblins. More goblins are going to try to pile in, but they can't really get into the fight. But they can move to here. Do you get multiple attacks of opportunity, Peter?
No, you only get one.
This one's just going to move in. And
there's a feat I can take later, but...
He's like, you may have killed Grit-Grok, but Grit-Grok, he's going to get you! And so Grit-Grok and Grit-Gort. Grit-Gort's going to run up and try to stab you for 14, which is nothing. Snarl is, like, on his side, the wolf, like, scratching the ground, and, like he's having a dream, probably about hunting, I don't know, halflings. And back to the owlbear. This time I want it to be Jester. High or low on a D100, and then go ahead and roll it.
Gonna say hi.
Okay, here we go. There is a crashing and a crumbling sound. And you hear a roar, roar, and this horrific sound of a bear owl comes smashing through the wall over here, sees some goblins, and goes to mother effing town. And these goblins are probably going to have a bad day. Zogun, fascinating research opportunity to see how owlbears can visit.
This wouldn't happen to be the same owlbear, would it?
What do you mean the same owlbear?
We saw one in session.
No, that one was experimented on.
Yeah, is this also experimented on? That's like my question.
So Zogun, give us a knowledge arcana check.
Okay. Probably not gonna do that well because this actually matters to me.
It's probably not the
same. Prophetic.
It just looks like a normal owlbear. I don't know. Nothing crazy.
I don't see any extra eyes.
No, it just looks like it has 2. As far as you can tell.
So
far away, lots of goblins.
How are you doing your attack of opportunity?
There's if you go into the wheel, roll queries, there's a thing you can set it to advantage toggle.
And
no, I'm saying, how are you ruling for your attack of opportunity?
So moving through a threatened square. So a square that the character in question threatens, if a character moves through that square, meaning not into it, but exits that square, that's when someone provokes attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Yeah. And next up is going to be the owlbear who I'm going to roll some damages. I'm going to roll some damages for this owlbear, and this owlbear might be murdering some goblins. We'll find out here shortly. Survey says, oh yeah, oh man, just claws a goblin just into mush on the ground, and roar, and the goblin's, no, Hootie is free, Hootie is free. And the owlbear just, I don't know, hoot roars? Hoot bear? I don't know. We're going to digress.
Screeches.
Owlbear!
And the hobgoblin moves over. He is going to actually pull up a longbow and is going to try to shoot at, I guess, Zogan, because he just kind of comes in the room. As is tradition, they can't hit for anything. More goblins enter into the fray. This goblin enters into the room, sees Hootie is free, and then goes back into the other room, closing the door behind him.
Yeah.
This goblin, you hear some chittering and chattering from that, like, through that broken wall, and they're like, Hootie's free! We should probably run. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Let's take a vote. And so they all start discussing whether or not, like, the pros and cons of staying and fighting, the pros and cons of leaving.
Jenga.
Yeah, and then we can imagine that Blue shows up dressed in little goblin ears and, like, on her, like, kind of, like, crawling around on her knees, and it's like, I vote we leave. But anyway, I digress again. With that being said, this goblin also is going to hang tight, because that's scary. This one moves over, hears the conversations. This one looks back and is going to scream at Hootie, raising up his goblin weapons in his hands, and is screaming at Hootie, and he's like, back to your cage! Back to your cage, Hootie! And he's going to go ahead and make a persuasion. He's going to make a quick persuasion here. We're going to see if Hootie actually listens. 9.
That would be
9. Hootie gives him the double owlbear fingers, and it's just like, no. And Yeg here screams that he should have trained him better. Should have trained the owlbear better, but he didn't. So that's where we're at. However, King Groll does not like you. He's going to run up and try to hit you. And 13 is
You're the guy that he pissed off. The guy that pissed him off behind me.
Yeah, that guy disappeared behind you. That's a trick. He's gone.
Well, he missed, so suck it.
So bad. As is bugbear tradition, they cannot hit in this game. They just cannot hit. Runs up, swings, miss.
Suck a duck, bugbear.
The Grick, however, sees so many opportunities to eat this bird and is going to take all of them. So it's going to swing, and that will be at this, and 12 is a miss. 12 is a miss, so it lashes out but cannot hit. Peter, you got some friends. They're all hanging out. You see an owlbear down the hallway.
Hanging out.
Things are weird. What are you going to do?
So as a bonus action, I'm going to teleport, swapping places with my echo.
Whoop, whoop.
So yeah, so we swap places. And then I'm just going to have the echo step to here.
Okay.
Because then I'm going to breathe fire into the room.
Oh my stars.
Because I lined them up now.
That is a good move.
That is a good move. Except for
so they all get a DC 13 reflex save.
Okay.
Nope. And they'll take 2d6 damage on a failed save and half as much on a...
Oh, that one's sleeping. He can't save.
Max damage.
God.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Failed. Ooh.
Okay. And that one's sleeping. This one's like, oh gods. That's not good. And the hobgoblin. You know what? He's gonna jump back. This is a kitty. Her name is Luna. Look at
kitty.
her. She's just jumping around in front of my screen here. I can't even see what's happening. I know you're such a kitty, but anyway, I digress. All right, so moving on, we pivot back to this whoosh, and you all feel the flames as Peter opens his dragon mouth and just bursts and just rush of fire. And I kid you not, dead. Only takes half damage. The Grick takes the hit of it, but all of these guys get just turned to ash in this wicked dragon breath. And looking back over your shoulder, you see tied to a small little like cooking, like a little like stove, like a cast iron stove. You see an unconscious dwarf and you recognize him instantaneously as your patron. He looks a little beat up. He looks a little wounded, but he does look alive, and he is breathing.
Why are you using my token for Bard?
Because I think it's hilarious. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to pivot back to it's just this guy right here. Gundren Rockseeker. There you go. Yep, there you go. I just thought it was funny personally, but I digress. All right, so
I noticed it.
That being said, this one steps in. He's going to swing on the... Go ahead.
I get some movement too, so
yes,
I'm gonna move back into the room so
Beautiful.
I can occupy.
They're still discussing retreating. This hobgoblin's gonna move in. He's gonna.
I think they just got some. I got the people who are discussing retreating. I think the people that were saying retreat just got some fuel for their.
Oh yeah. This guy, however, is gonna cross in and he's gonna take a shot at Pator, and it just clinks off of him. This goblin moves in, joins the discussion. He goes, "What are we talking about? We're talking about if we should leave. Everyone just got burned by fire." He's like, "Well, that seems like a vote for leaving." And it's like, "Well, I don't know. We're still discussing it." And it's going round robin around the table. It's not like a really good discussion or deliberation. It's very chaotic. People are interrupting each other back and forth. One of them says something about the other's mother. It's not very professional. But what is professional is this hobgoblin that runs in, draws back on his bow, tests wind speed direction, does this whole thing, rolls a 14 and misses. So the good news is it's Blue's turn.
I'm just gonna magic missile the guy who's in my face.
Oh boy, here we go.
But I get 3 of these. 3. Blah blah. Yeah, 3. I don't get any extra ones because I'm not upcasting it. So 1, 2, 3.
Hey. 8 damage,
Here.
Not bad. Pop, pop, pop. Your
Up there
magic
and stay.
smashes into his face, chest, and kneecap. He looks down and says, "Oh, that was just rude. You're not supposed to hit another person's knees." And click, it's your turn. Bellbears are very sensitive about their knees, all right? Very
heavy
sensitive.
creatures.
Like,
Well, Click was gonna try and sleep all of those goblins and hobgoblins
They're
around
dead.
him, but yeah, they're all dead.
They're dead.
So let us hide sleep. And I'm gonna cast Hideous Laughter on the Grick.
Okay.
Hold on.
It fails.
Does it have an intelligence of 4 or less?
It does.
No.
Does it
So
not
did
work
they.
on it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It starts to snicker and then remembers that it doesn't know what humor is and just hisses at you.
God damn it.
That's where we're at.
Oof.
Anything else? Click.
No, I'll just sit here and feel stupid.
Sneaky halfling man.
Help!
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Gonna shoot at Hobgoblin or Bugbear Man.
Bugbear King. Bugbear King.
And-
King!
24.
That is a hit.
Wow.
Holy schmolians.
9.
Yes. Solid blow. Solid blow into its backside.
No sneaky though.
He looks
No
over his
sneaky.
shoulder and then realizes, "There you are. I will kill you." And
Well, I mean, he probably saw me running this way.
this goblin is like, I don't feel like I can settle him down, but he's gonna try. And he's gonna look at the bugbear. He drops his weapon. He drops to his knees, and he opens his hands wide, and he says, "Hooty, Hooty, Grog was always good to you. Brought you extra mice to chew on. Let Grog live." And we're gonna go ahead and roll a quick check here. 13. Hooty cares not for Grog's rats that he brought him. And
he gets advantage because he brought him all the rats.
you know what? We're gonna let him roll with advantage. Nope. Hooty doesn't give a 2 shits at all about him. Zogan, you're up next.
Hootie literally does not give a rat's.
Well played, Ryan. That's funny. Oh my lord.
I'm gonna hit him.
Oh.
Who are you going for?
This guy here.
The snakeums.
Oh, there you are. 13. You swing down on him, and unfortunately, Dragon Hugh
How about a 17?
strikes him and deals him 3 points of damage.
Unfortunately.
And that's the thing that transpires. The dog is still sleeping. The owlbear is going to claw at one of the goblins, striking, and then will beak another one, striking. And I'm not going to bother to roll, because he just kills 2 of them. Just tears them apart. Hoot roar! Hoot roar! And this hobgoblin over here is going to look at the room, look at the owlbear. And he's like, you know what? Fuck it.
Owlbear.
There we go. 12 misses Peter. Cannot hit him. The goblins all are now actually taking a vote. And I'm going to let you guys roll a d6 with advantage. And we're gonna have Jasper do this. Roll the d6.
E6.
With advantage, roll again.
Roll again.
So 2 of the goblins are like...
I messed up the owlbear too. You guys gotta stop letting me do this.
2 of the goblins are like, we should run away! And the other goblins are like, we are not cowards. Now is our time! Now is our time! And they're going to turn, and yeah, they're going to start running in towards you guys and try to attack
boy.
you. So, this one's going to swing. 14 is a miss. This goblin down here is just going to step forward. He's going to take a shot at... Peter's shadow. It hits and destroys it. This one here is going to take a pot shot at Zogan. 7 goes wide. Goblins can't hit for garbage. This one moves into the room, sees a Zogan as well, takes a pot shot for 16, which I think is still a miss.
Yeah.
King Groll is going to move over and is going to try and cut this halfling in half.
Attack of opportunity.
No pun intended. 9.
Go, trusty dagger.
Bugbears can't hit. They cannot hit.
Does my 17
Every time. The 17 does hit. For 4 damage. Runs over.
Trusty
He's
dagger.
got this nasty looking club. Smashes it down. It would have caved in your halfling skull. But as he runs away, he feels like, Blue, you like reach forward and stab into him. And he like stumbles forward, slamming the ground. And just goes wide. Just goes completely and utterly wide. These guys are useless. This goblin moves into the room, sees Peter, takes a shot, rolls a 7, clicks off of it. The Grick sees this person who swung this magnificent looking dragon hue axe, lightly grazed his cheek, and is going to just go in and attempt to chomp down with his tentacles. 21 is a hit, unfortunately. So Zogan gets hit with a couple tentacles, and because it hit with its tentacles, it's actually going to attempt to chomp down with its beak as well. 20, okay. Zogan's getting some love today. Zogan's getting some love. This thing is going to deal some damage to Zogan, and we're going to see what happens here. That would be, let's see here, 3d6 plus...
Bad. It would be bad.
4. Take 14 points of damage as this thing latches onto you with its tentacles and then pulls your midsection and then chews into you with its beak like appendages. And Peter, Zogan's getting some bad snake bites.
Yeah. I'm going to move to there.
Oh boy.
Just a second. No, I'll move all the way in. So I move to there.
Oh boy. Here we go.
Oh.
Here we go.
Then I conjure my shadow person right there. As a bonus action.
I like it.
Then I will attack the Grix.
Okay.
But I'm also going to unleash my incarnation, so it gets to, whenever I make an attack, it also gets to make an attack.
Okay.
So I'll hit the Grix.
Hit the Grix.
That'll play.
Okay.
It's probably about to die.
In which case it'll take...
You cut that snake whoosh, right down the side. Just gone. Snake monster dead. Zogan, it lets go. It leaves a really nasty scar. Probably really interesting for your research. You now know what it feels like to be bitten by a beak snake. A snake bird.
The echo attacks the hobgoblin right here.
Okay. That's a hit. That's a dead hobgoblin. Boom. Dead. Down. Gone. Deleted.
All right. I am going to use my action surge so I can go again, or not just attack a second time. So I'm going to attack this goblin. Yeah. What the? No. You know what? I don't really care about this goblin. No. You know what? Whatever. I'll still hit him.
All right.
Oof.
No. He ducks. He ducks.
Wait. What a 12 hit him?
No.
Oh well.
You tried. Next up is this goblin.
Wait. I took an attack action, so the echo gets to attack again.
Oh, okay.
So he's going to attack this
Yeah, that'll play.
hobgoblin for 9 slashing.
Doesn't kill him, but he looks pretty wounded.
The echo is blessed, right? So I can just add 4.
The goblin down here, he looks at his dagger. He looks at his 3 dead colleagues. He looks like he's about to try and stab it, but then drops it, and then takes the disengage action, and just sprints. Just running like
I'm 10 feet from the door.
Gosh darn coward. Out the door, towards the outhouse, and is effectively out of the fight. He's like, nope, I'm noping right out of here. Now this goblin sees a dragon, and he's going to attack it. 21.
Yep.
They can hit your shadows, but they can't actually hit you.
Yeah.
This one is going to move up, and he is also going to try and stab at the dragon. 16.
So that will hit, yeah.
Oh my gosh, they got a hit! There we go. It's all coming up, DerWolf, for 3 damage. Gaming, it's in the game. All right, this hobgoblin here is going to just move to here, draw back. It's actually going to shoot at Click real quick for 8. Goes wide. Arrow goes wide. Blue, you're up next.
Excuse me?
How hurt does the Hobgoblin King or
very wounded. The Bugbear King looks very wounded. Yes.
All right, I'm gonna hit him with a Firebolt then, just see if that can finish him off. Firebolt.
That'll play.
Well,
no, it does not finish him off, unfortunately. What else would you like to do, Blue? Move actions or anything? Are you good?
I'm going to move into a position where I can better see everyone for silvery barbs. I'm going to move here, I think.
Click, you're up next. The enemies they're dwindling. They're dwindling pretty fast.
I'm going to viciously mock the hobgoblin.
Okay.
Bugbear.
Okay.
Or the bugbear, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. I like it.
Me too. There it is.
And that's a 13, you said?
Save DC 13 wisdom save.
He fails.
Oh.
He fails. He looks incredibly wounded. And in fact, he curls into a small little ball, begins to weep quietly to himself, and dies. Because he has been so viciously mocked. And
lucky guy.
I'm gonna come up here, climb up that thing, stand right there, and I see a goblin. Another short bow.
That'll hit. That'll kill him. Sharp goes right through the goblin's head. And as that arrow strikes through, you see all of the goblins in the side chamber. The hobgoblins, they are giving off the impression of, yeah, this battle is lost. The owlbear hoots angrily and stares in their direction, completely ignoring your party. And as all of them begin to run, you can chase them as you see fit. But as Peter, if you go to move, the owlbear crashes through the wall. And on the other side, somewhere outside, you hear the mixture of goblin and hobgoblin screaming, hooting and howling and bear-like noises. And that, my friends, is the end of that combat. And
it went very well.
End of the session, I imagine.
From the chamber over yonder, you hear a you hear a dwarf coughing, and he says, "Oi, I was wondering when you runts would show up."
Oh, look, new puppy.
The wolf wakes up, looks very confusedly at Blue, and sprints into the woods.
Puppy, no!
Just sprints away. But moving in, you see Grundin Rockseeker, and he's probably at like 1 HP, so he's pretty beat up, but he's alive, and he's waking up, and you're able to release him from his chains. As he gets up, he quickly runs over to the small table to the south, to the bottom part of the room. And as he quickly runs over to that table, you see him rummaging through some paperwork, some maps and things like that are on the table, and he starts cursing. Where is it? Where is it? It has to be here. It has to be here.
Of
and
course.
He continues to search and search and search.
I should have just used help person.
And it looks like he's unable to find what he is looking for.
Gundren, you looking for gold?
No.
You owe me a bunch.
No, you fool. I'm looking for the map. The map is not here. Somebody must have taken it. We need it. We need it to get to the mine.
There was a pretty looking drow woman that left just a couple of minutes ago.
Lost it. Are you telling me? You're telling me some dark elf took them? Damn it all to hell. And he just starts
That's a little,
cursing and swearing.
It's current year. It's Drow now. You're not allowed
starts, kicks over a chair and just starts losing his mind. And I want everyone that enters into this chamber to give us a perception check.
I'm talking to him, so I'm in there.
Wow.
Okay, I'm rolling. I'm gonna do prayer.
I quit. I'm just re-roll the character, make a new one. I can't do it.
So click. Because you and Blue actually hit what you needed, but I think it's funnier if click finds it.
Right.
Underneath one of the chairs, covered slightly by a bag, like maybe someone's knapsack or a backpack, you see what looks like a scroll tube, like a map case is what you see.
Click is going to just unobtrusively grab it.
And on its side, click, you recognize dwarven runes, writing, magical inscriptions, and looks like a really nice map case.
Okay.
He is still shouting, cussing, and screaming.
I swallow it whole.
Grundin is just kicking chairs, breaking it, cursing the name of the bugbears, the drow, saying many an unpleasant and angry thing. And click, you have this map case in your hand.
I'm just gonna stand there and wait for him to kind of finish ranting about all of his stuff.
This goes on for a while, and everyone
that's fine.
Everyone else notices that.
You all get a long rest.
Yeah,
as we
short rest. It's a short rest, but you all notice that
I get all my things back.
Click is holding on to a very nice looking map scroll tube.
Yeah, and he's just kind of holding it out. He's got the bolt of blue fabric from earlier. That's kind of, he's got that over his shoulder, and he's holding this this scroll case, and he looks down at it, looks up at his friends,
Gundren,
looks back around.
Is the map you're looking for in case?
Oh, it was in a case! A beautiful, beautiful dwarven-made case, and that blasted drow took it! Ah! And he takes up a chair.
Beautiful dwarven-made case.
Smashes it on the wall, takes a
Can you
stick,
describe case
punches through a table. He describes the case in explicit, excruciating detail. Still hasn't looked over at you guys.
That looks very much like a case click holds.
And he stops.
Every time he describes something on the case, click looks down and then repeats what he says in his voice.
He finally stops, looks over, seeing the case. He has a chair, the only chair that's not broken, gingerly sets it down. As he does so, the back part of the chair gives way and it crumples into a pile. But he slowly inches over and gets right up next to Click. Give me the case, lad. Give me the case.
Dumbass.
Bird brain. And he slowly...
Click pecks him.
Oh, damn it! Stupid birds. Fine, thank you. I apologize. That was rude. He slowly opens the case, closes his eyes, reaches inside, and then slowly draws out a very ancient and old-looking map. And as he flips it around, everyone gets a glimpse of the name of the map. And on the name of the map...
Hold a firebolt up like, it's not bright enough to see.
On the name of the map... as Blue bursts into flames as she lights herself on fire. But on the name of the map, we see Wave Echo Cave. And he says, thank the gods. It's not lost. And we're going to go ahead, and that's where we'll end today's session. As you've rescued Grundon and found the map to the Lost Mines near Phandelver. I said the name of the game! Wah! No, I'm just kidding.
Did we actually get a short rest there?
Oh, you did. No, straight up. Yeah. It went on for a while. It was awkward. So... It got awkward. You all had conversations. You played a couple rounds of poker, and he just kept breaking things and cursing. He took a nap for a second, got back up, continued to complain and curse the Drow's name. And but
does Prayer of Healing heal everybody?
Cut to title screen.
Well, it does. But I'd rather not use a spell slot if I don't have to, because I have hit dice.
Sure.
We're going to level up between sessions, because that will make this real quick.
Cut the title screen. Lost Mines of Phandelver. No, I'm just kidding. With that being said, yes, you are all going to level up to level 4. Congratulations.
I rolled a 12.
Right.
Let's go.
Then it doesn't matter what spells we spend and anything, because we're all going to get it back. Okay.
Very, 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 very good. But no, great job, everyone. I loved it.
There's the Prayer of Healing, then.
Good session, guys.
Now, Peter, really important roll. Roll me a D100.
Uh-huh.
Bro!
You don't want to roll a 1 through 5.
Bro!
87. Far off in the distance, heading in the opposite direction that you're likely to head.
Straight towards Neverwinter.
The last thing is, I'll find you, bro. I'll find you. It'll be the last thing I ever do, bro.
I swear Neverwinter is sieged every month.
You green dragon half-born. I'll find you.
All right.
I mean, I don't think Peter's actually worried about that.
Really not.
You're red, and he sees you. Unless he happens to recognize your friends, which he didn't really see any of your friends. I think you guys are in the clear. I think Venom.
I think we are. I only took 35 gold coins and a.
Yeah, I mean, you'll probably forget about it eventually.
You took more than that. You just dropped them on the way out.
Oh yeah, you took some 500 gold. You had a lot on you, and it's all gone. Boy. But good news is we also get to dish out a little bit of loot. If you guys would like to take some time to actually loot this castle, I think y'all can find a couple of nifty things inside here. So you're going to find 6 potions of healing, which is awesome. And then you also find...
I'll take one of those.
Various of those things. You got that. You find 5 spears, 4 long swords, 3 morning stars, 2 great swords, and a fine quarterstaff. Very nice stuff here. We'll go ahead and post that for you. Skadoosh. And then over there, you find some owlbear dung. Let's see here.
Oh, good.
Zogan might want that for his research. And let's see here.
I'll take some.
I mean, I'm not kidding. It could be interesting. You never know. Let's see here. You got, so 6 potions of healing, a scroll of silence, and a scroll of revivify.
How do scrolls work in 5e? Oh,
That
man.
is a phenomenal question.
Well, you need that Revivify scroll. That's going to come in handy.
I'll take the scroll of Revivify.
I'll take silence then.
Beautiful.
Because that's in my spell list. I don't have it. Actually.
Good.
I have no idea how scrolls work I barely know how scrolls work in Pathfinder, let me tell you.
And let's roll a very, very important roll. We're going to get one perception check. Perception check. Just one perception check. From
all of us or just one person?
Everyone.
Okay.
It's got to be good.
Well, not good.
Terrible.
Wait, I'm in the middle of leveling up.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of the
Terrible.
character mancer.
I mean, it doesn't really matter because I'm a fighter, so this is going to take me all of a second and a half.
Yeah.
You're looking for someone to get a 20.
Like a nat 20 or above a 20?
Just a 20. Like above a
Okay.
20.
I'm like, good luck.
I think I'm +6.
Okay.
Can I get advantage on it?
God, I wish.
No.
Well,
Don't got a 20.
you don't find
Wait, I'm still blessed.
Okay.
Well, I
Does
only got
bless actually...
So
it wouldn't
close.
matter.
I don't think it's for ability scores. I
Yet
think it's just
so far away.
attack.
Well, unfortunately, you don't find the secret tunnel that leads to the treasure hoard beneath the castle, but that's fine. It probably doesn't actually exist. It's just a rumor.
It
It's
happens.
No big deal. Yeah, whatever, right? No big deal. But to all of our viewers that stopped in for session 4 of the Lost Mines of Phandelver, thank you for sticking with us. Thank you for putting up with our silliness and shenanigans. You will see these lovely individuals and my okay self. I'm actually pretty fantastic, I fully admit it. But with that being said, you will see all of us next Saturday for what will likely be the conclusion of the Lost Mines of Phandelver as the group gathers back in... Phandelver, there's the name. I'm actually doing pretty good with the names tonight, so I'm gonna give myself a little pat on the back there. All right. So you'll head back to Phandelver. You'll meet with the Rockseeker brothers. Then you will get your last mission, which will be an opportunity to explore the Echo Mines, which, if retaken, would provide a influx of money and loot. And the Rockseekers are actually discussing with you an opportunity to maybe give you 10% cut of all profit that comes out of that mine. So it could be very lucrative and probably a reason for you to stick around. But with that being said, to our viewers at home, thank you for stopping in. I'm going to finish leveling up with these fine individuals. And until next time, as I always say, happy gaming, and thank you so very much for watching. We'll catch you next time.